It's basketball time. PRTC TV, streaming live, worldwide, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
We'd like to welcome you to Clay County High School, Bobby Keith Gymnasium and Donnie Gray Court, the site for tonight's 49th District matchup. A doubleheader tonight between the visiting Jackson County Lady Generals and Jackson County General Boys, taking on the Clay County Tigers and the Lady Tigers. Along with Ed Smith from the Southeast Kentucky Network, we have Hunter Carroll here tonight, TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes on camera, Mark Sulfridge, our producer. My name's Brian Murray, ready to bring you all the play-by-play action of a game that goes back as long as time lasts, I believe, Ed Smith. I wonder if we could have anybody that's maybe watching the broadcast, somebody here in Clay County that could trace this back to when the very first Clay County-Jackson County matchup would have been. Might have been 100 years ago for all we know.
It could very well have been. I remember, before when they bring back girls basketball
in the 70s, mid to late 70s,
75, 76. They played way back in the 20s.
Oh yeah.
It just depends on whether or not it was McKee High School or Sand Gap High School or that, because we had the same thing. Manchester High School, and I think Laurel Creek had one. I'm not real sure what the name of the high school was out in Foggertown, but they had a high school, so we had several different ones here, and I'm sure Jackson County was the same way.
Talking to Ed Smith from the Southeast Kentucky Network, always very cordial and hospitable with us, and gives us a chance to come over and cover the games with him. And do you remember around what year that they would have consolidated over here and it would have become actually Clay County High School, like 50s or 60s maybe?
No, I actually think it was in maybe the late 40s.
Okay.
And I'm just guessing. I shouldn't even probably have said that, but
that would have been around the time frame. Yeah. Well, we got a good one for you here tonight. It's going to be one big broadcast, I'm assuming, tonight. One big broadcast, a doubleheader, Mark says. If you're joining us streaming live worldwide on this Monday, February 3rd, 2025, we're on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, PRTC TV. If you're joining us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit like on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel, hit subscribe. And once you do that, we'll pop up in your news feed and also be a part of your preferences on YouTube, and we'll keep you in the know everything going on here with PRTC TV. A good matchup for you tonight on the boys' side. Certainly the home team is going to be the big favor, but the girls' game tonight could be a very interesting one. Let's get straight into our PRTC TV matchup preview. These games tonight were originally scheduled for this past Friday, January 31st, but were postponed due to potential flooding. Now, Jackson County was scheduled to play at South Laurel tonight. Clay County was due to host Lynn Camp here, but both those games have been canceled as of right now. Lady General started off the 2024-25 season hot. They won 8 of their first 11 games. Since then, however, they have been on the skid, losing 7 of their last 8 and 4 in a row. Their last win was over 3 weeks ago on January 12th in the All-A Region Tournament over Barberville. Most recently, a week ago tonight, they were defeated in their last game by Knox Central. Hallie Collins and company beat them for the second time this year, 78-51 at Knox Central. Abby Gilbert led the team with a double-double, 20 points and 14 rebounds. Clay County, on the other hand, comes into tonight's game having lost 2 of their last 3 games, but winners of 6 of their last 9 contests overall. Lady Tigers' last game was a win over Middlesboro here at home, 57-45 last Tuesday. Their recent wins have came over Breathitt County, Leslie County, Jenkins, OBI, and Barberville. These two teams very close in their RPI rankings in the 13th region. That's strength of schedule combined with wins and losses and point spreads. Jackson County places 7th overall with just over a 54 RPI. Clay County 10th with over a 52 RPI. Senior Abby Gilbert, who was first team all-region last year, carries most of the offensive load for Jackson County. Gilbert scores nearly half of the team's 48 points per game, averaging 22.6 to go along with over 12 rebounds per game. Another senior guard guard Ansley Nichols, second in scoring, averages nearly 9 points per contest. Lady Tigers' leader in scoring is 7th grader Macy White, who averages right at 15 points per game. Sophomore Madison Penland is second on the team, dropping nearly 9 per outing. And 8th grader Anna Samples is third with over 7 per contest. Sophomore Carly Foltz leads the squad in rebounding with 9.5 per game. Clay averages 54 points per game, 6 more than Jackson County's 48. A few other team stats to compare. Both teams average around 5 made three-pointers per game. Neither team shoots them very well, though. Jackson County 27.5%, Clay County just under 30%. Nichols leads Jackson County with nearly half the team's made threes at 40 out of 82 for the whole team. She shoots 33%. White has also made 43s for Clay County, and she shoots 36%. Jackson averages 28 team rebounds to Clay County's 34. Lady Generals shoot 40% from the floor overall to the Lady Tigers 36%. Clay shoots 54% as a team from the free throw line, while Jackson County averages 63%. Macy White is the best in that category, converting 51 of 74 for 69%, while Gilbert leads Jackson County, making 112 out of 157 for a 71% mark. Clay County coached by Gemma Parks, who's in her 3rd season. She has an overall win-loss record of 35-48, but is enjoying her best season so far this year. She's looking for her first trip to the 13th Region Tournament as coach of Clay County, losing to Jackson County in the semis of 49th District play her first 2 years. Got a very, very young team. No seniors, only 2 juniors, and 10 of her 15 players on the roster are in middle school, 7th and 8th grade. That's 67% of your lineup. Coach Parks has never beaten Jackson County, going 0-6, all against Coach Tyree. Speaking of Coach Tyree, she's in her 7th season for the Lady Generals, an overall record of 122 wins and 70 losses. She's never had a losing season and is looking to lead her team to a 4th straight trip to the region tournament, having advanced as runner-ups to North Laurel the last 3 seasons in a row. Her squad advanced to the region final 2 seasons ago in 2023, losing to North by 3 points. She also led them to back-to-back 13th Region All-A championships in 2022 and 2023. Coach Tyree is 11-3 in her career against Clay County. Head-to-head, these 2 district rivals have met 63 times since the KHSAA began offering online stats in the late 90s. Clay County has a slight advantage over the past 25 or so seasons, coming out on top 34 times to Jackson County's 29. The Lady Generals' longest streak was 13 in a row from 2000 to 2004, and Clay's best run being from 2005 all the way to 2018 when they won 29 games in a row. Since 2018, they've clashed 15 times, with Jackson County winning 12 of the 15, including the last 8 games in a row. Clay's last victory over Jackson was March 15th of 2021 in the district tournament, 49-47. Their last meeting was February 26th of 2024, just under a year ago, also in the district tournament, with the Lady Generals winning handily 63-21. So, Coach Smith, we've got 2 teams very close in RPI rankings on the season. Only 2 RPI points between the 2 of them. Gemma Parks' team, very, very young, but she's really starting to make her mark over here and really starting to head her team in the right direction.
Yeah, I came out and I've watched about 4 ball games this year, and I thought our best game we played was against Breathitt County Lady Bobcats. Clay County handled them pretty easily, but they really got up and trapped and shot layups all night long. They look good. I think tonight, if we're going to have any chance at all, then you're going to have to put a girl in front and in back of Abby Gilbert for sure. She's first team all region for a reason, and deservedly so, one of the top players in our region. So I'm pretty sure they'll have to try to double team her. Keep an eye on Nichols. She can shoot it, and then just try to make someone else beat you.
Well, one thing about it, Abby Gilbert, already full ride scholarship to Campbellsville University, has had a wonderful career. You may even see some triple teaming tonight down in the paint, because they're really going to have to stop the ball from getting into Abby's hands, because once she gets it, she's about lights out.
Yeah, and she shoots over 70% from the free throw line. So even if you foul her, she's probably going to step up there and make 3 out of 4 every time anyway. But I wouldn't be surprised to see some triple team. She's Forrest's been playing, I guess, in 7th or 8th grade, and she always has a big game against Clay County. So I think Coach Parks and the coaching staff will try to devise something defensively to, try to keep her from getting the ball.
Now, one thing you and I did not get a chance to talk about before we went on the air was tonight they are centering the game around the Ray of Sunshine Foundation, all in response to a special young lady, Taylor Ray Nolan, that passed away some years back, and we're hoping to talk to her mother. I think her name is Talora Schlosser, that I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Hoping to talk to her between the games. I know that's really impacted this community several years ago, the loss of Taylor Ray Nolan.
It did, and knowing that her parents were both, Clay County people, and the father, Donald Ray, I just shook hands with him out there in the museum, and actually seen Talora out there also, and gave her a big hug. Very well respected people. Just had a tragic event happen in their family, but they're trying to make something positive out of it. Thus the name Ray of Sunshine.
Yeah, I think some of the proceeds, we'll find out more, but I think some of the proceeds from tonight's game are going to the Ray of Sunshine Foundation, a nonprofit foundation here in Kentucky. And I know that my wife and I was kind of researching it earlier today, and their mission statement, their goal is to promote positive acts of kindness, to eliminate the stigma of mental health, increase access and resources to support social and emotional health. And so we're hoping to speak to them, but they've got some shirts on sale and some different memorabilia and stuff, clothing. I know they got a clothing boutique they sell clothing out of. I think it's maybe based in Tennessee, but it's a wonderful thing to see someone take a tragedy like that and not get consumed in their own grief to the point, Ed, that they say, you know what, let's try to help others not go through the same thing that we did.
Absolutely. And Talora does an amazing job. She's traveled thousands of miles since the death of her daughter, and she always gives a great inspirational message. She was just out here at Clay County High School last Thursday. I believe it was last Thursday. She came out and we brought every student into the gymnasium, which we do every year, because it's such a powerful message that she brings, and she's uplifting. You've got to applaud, what they're trying to accomplish.
A quick word about this Gemma Parks Clay County Lady Tigers team. We know Abby Gilbert is such a superstar for Jackson County, and got a good supporting cast behind her with Ansley Nichols, a good sharpshooter from outside. But you talk about this Gemma Parks led squad of the Lady Tigers. No seniors, 2 juniors, 2/3 of their entire roster, 10 out of 15 are middle schoolers. They may be a year or two away, but she is really starting to turn this program around.
We've needed it. We've had some girls leave the program, not just to transfer to, maybe have an opportunity somewhere else. Some of them just, flat out just didn't want to play. So you kind of run into that occasionally, but we have a good young group. We will start a 7th grader and 8th grader, 2 sophomores and a junior. So that has to be the youngest squad out there in the 13th region.
Well, we're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, we will get your starting lineups and get this double dip, boys and girls, 49th District rivals, Clay County and Jackson County, about to do battle here on the hardwood. We'll be straight back with it from Bobby Keith Gymnasium, Clay County High School. We are PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs. backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance. Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, Elite, or Epic, there's a perfect match for every household. Fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you. Stay connected with great service from your local team. Visit us today because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Incredible, more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. Be unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT.
America, we're glad to have y'all back.
The Jackson County Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky has the perfect location for your business. The Jackson County McKee Industrial Authority is excited to present a 17-plus acre site with a 140,000 square foot concrete pad now certified build ready. This site offers direct access to Highway 30 and is just 20 minutes from I-75. Jackson County is a work-ready community with an eager and skilled workforce. It is also a smart rural community with state-of-the-art 100% fiber optic broadband with speeds up to 1 gig available. We provide tax incentives, business planning, workforce information, and training. Close enough, yet far enough. Contact us today for more information. Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
For Ben and Aaron, the work's never done. Until the whole town is transformed.
Yeah, baby! They know what they want, they don't know where to find it.
We do.
Hometown, all new. Sunday night at 8 on HGTV.
I got it going on.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us
And welcome back to Clay County High School PRTC TV, bringing you a doubleheader here between Clay County and Jackson County. Girls game about to begin right now. The boys game will follow right after. Ed Smith, Brian Murray set to bring you all the action tonight. Let's get our starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, it'll be the Jackson County Lady Generals with a record of 9 wins and 10 losses under head coach Courtney Tyree in her 7th season. They will start number 34, Abby Gilbert, senior. Also number 14, senior Ansley Nichols. Number 13 is senior Larkin Vaughn. Number 2, senior Sammy Creech. And number 52 is freshman Hannah Jackson. Jackson County with a total of 5 seniors on the squad. And 4 of them are starters. And for a very different look as far as upper and lower classmen, we'll move on to the home team on the scoreboard. That'll be the Clay County Lady Tigers under head coach Gemma Parks. Gemma in her 3rd season coaching for the Lady Tigers. They will start number 4, Daisy Samples. Number 3, Madison Penland. She is a sophomore. Daisy Samples, a junior. Number 20, Carly Fultz. She's their leading rebounder. Carly is a sophomore. Number 31, Anna Samples, an 8th grader, and their leading scorer, number 23, also a 7th grader, Macy White. Should be a good one here tonight, Ed, to open things up, as these two teams are as even as they've been in quite some time.
Yeah, Jackson County has been on a good long winning streak. That is for sure. But now Clay County will have to shoot the 3-ball well. Try to keep Abby Gilbert off the boards and do a good job just holding her to her average. I mean, if they can keep her to 20, 22 points, I think they'd be tickled to death.
They can win if they can keep her at her average, but if she drops 30 or 40, it'll be a long night. Tip controlled by Jackson County, knocked away, and they get it back though. Jackson County will have the opening possession of the game. Sammy Creech gives it to Nichols. Top of the key, wide open is Vaughn. A long 2-pointer is right through there. Larkin Vaughn gets the first points of the night for either team. A nice 15-foot jumper from the top of the key. Lady Generals appear to be opening up in girl-to-girl defense here. I believe Clay County may have as well. That's number 4 for a 3. It's off the mark, off the hand of Samples, but they get their own offensive rebound. Here's another 3 in the air. That one's good, and that's number 31, Anna Samples.
Getting extra shots after playing good defense always kind of kills you.
So 3-2, Clay County on top. Here's Jackson for a 3. That one's good. Hannah Jackson, the freshman, nails the 3 from the right elbow, and it's now 5-3, Jackson County by 2. We played just over a minute. Both teams coming out shooting the ball well. Fultz with it, ball overhead. Throws it left side to Samples. Samples bounces it to the right corner to Daisy Samples. Now back to Anna Samples for another 3. That one's no good. Rebound out to Larkin Vaughn for the Lady Generals. Stolen by Clay County. Good defense down there. Shot missed though. Good defense down there by Abby Gilbert to alter the shot. Lady Generals in transition, and Sammy Creech runs off and leaves the ball. Here comes Clay County the other way. Here's a 3 from the left side. That one's no good. Rebound back up, no good again. And we've got a, jump ball called. And possession arrow favors the Lady Tigers, so we'll keep it on that end.
Well, that was a hectic sequence, wasn't it?
You'd thought we'd had some points out of there. No buckets, just a lot of action. Clay County set to inbound. Gets it out high to Daisy Samples. Creech on her, throws it to Fultz. Now top of the key to Samples, can't get the shot off. Creech closes on her quickly. Here's Samples for a three, and that one's good. Anna Samples with 2 threes to open the game, and Clay County pulls ahead by 1, 6-5. Gilbert into front court, picks up her dribble, throws it to Vaughn. She's open for a triple. That one's too strong, and the rebound to the Lady Tigers. Clay County in transition, a little out of control, and good hold there by Jackson County, and Gilbert with the rebound. Creech picks up her dribble in backcourt and throws it away. Intercepted. Down low, shot is blocked by Gilbert, and Gilbert stepped on the end line, though. Good hold there by Gilbert. Jackson County with the turnover, though, and Clay County will inbound.
It's kind of the way the defense was, very active hands against standing against Breathitt County earlier.
Into Penland. Penland, the leading scorer from last year's squad. Here's a three on the way. It is no good this time. That would have been 3 in a row for Samples. They outlet to Creech, and Creech is going to be fouled. No call for traveling. Thought she might have got bumped before the travel. No call on that one, though, and Lady Generals turn it over again.
I can say they are letting them play a little.
They are indeed. Clay County walks it up. They lead by 2, thanks to 2 threes by Samples. Fultz over to Anna Samples. She's got all 6 points for the Lady Tigers. Down low, shot is off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out, though. Clay County gets it back. Samples, 10-footer is no good, and the rebound to Gilbert. Gilbert gets it to Creech, and Daisy Samples picks her up. And we're going to have a foul in backcourt, and Coach Parks did not agree with that one. They've let more go, but that was a little bit of a hand check. Samples picks up her first and the team's first. Vaughn going to check out for Jackson County. And that's Bailey Berry who checks in for her. Berry, left side to Jackson. Jackson puts the shot up, hits the side of the backboard. Rebound to Clay County. Lady Tigers in transition. Nobody picks the ball up, and the shot is up and good by number 3. That's Madison Penland. Clay County up 8-5. Long pass ahead to Berry. Now Jackson called for traveling. She did a little happy step before she made her move. So early advantage to the Lady Tigers as we've played just over half of the first quarter. Clay County on top 8-5 and with the ball.
Looks like both teams are trying to play a little boxing chaser on their leading scores.
Something you see quite a bit. Gilbert, nice steal. Outlet to Creech. Creech should have one in transition off the glass and no good. Too strong. Saved in by Berry, but right into the hands of Fultz for Clay County. Here's a 3 on the way, and Abby Gilbert altered that shot. Rebound picked up by Berry for the Lady Generals. Jackson, spin move, left side to Nichols for a 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Abby Gilbert. Out to Creech. Her 3 is going to be short. And Clay County with the rebound. They're in transition. Shot is up and blocked by Jackson. Quite a bit of contact down there too, no call. And we're going to have a jump ball as Gilbert goes to the ground to try to save it for the Lady Generals, and this time it'll go back to Jackson County. So kind of a low-scoring first quarter here. It's not been short on action, but it's been kind of short on points. 2:52 left here in the first quarter, 8-5 Clay County by 3. They've got a 30-second timeout called by Coach Courtney Tyree. We'll keep it right here.
That has been fast and furious, just not a lot being accomplished, but both teams are getting up and down the floor. They've had some good looks at the basket. They just have missed some.
Well, the way they came out shooting there in the first 2 minutes, you would have thought this was going to be possibly a high-scoring basketball game, but lately it's been more jump balls and missed shots and steals and turnovers.
They're probably exhausted at this point.
Oh, I can see some of these young ladies over there breathing hard on the sidelines. It'll be Jackson County's ball as we get back to action. Clay County picking up full court, girl to girl, double teaming on Gilbert. Now they're going to shade off of her, and they get it into Berry. Berry into front court. Dangerous pass to Creech, but she gets it to her. Over to Nichols. Nichols penetrates, kicks it to Berry. Her three on the way is too strong. Jackson County not getting any offensive rebounds. It's been pretty much one shot and done thus far. Samples, over to Samples. Anna picks up her dribble and throws it away. Nice step into the passing lane there by the senior, Ansley Nichols. Nichols across the timeline. Really guarded heavy and almost throws it away. Now we're going to have a jump ball, and this time it's going to go back to Clay County, so the Lady Tigers force the turnover on the alternating possession. You had mentioned they played that kind of defense in that win against Breathitt County. They've been pretty smothering here in this first quarter.
They got a lot of hands on balls in that game, and they have tonight also.
2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Neither team scored any points here in the last probably 2 minutes. 8-5. Clay by 3. They leave her open, and Penland can't make them pay. And the rebound to Berry for Jackson County. And we're going to have a foul in backcourt. This time it's going to go against number 23, Macy White. White's first, the team's second. Clay County has held Abby Gilbert scoreless here in the first 6+ minutes of the game. Jackson to Nichols. Her three on the way. That one's too strong. And again, nobody under the basket for Jackson County. One and done. Rebound to Daisy Samples, and she's in the front court. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on Nichols. First on Ansley, and the team's first.
The foul's on Nichols. That's her first, team first.
Score remains 8-5. Seems like we've been here for a long time. They inbound to White. White cross-court pass over to Anna Samples. Down low, another good job there by Ansley Nichols to jump in the passing lane to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, she prevented the layup there. They had Carly there on the right block, just couldn't get it to her.
Penland and traveling called on number 31, Anna Samples. She did the same thing that Jackson did on the other end for Jackson County. Sammy Creech in backcourt loses the handle on it, and it's going to be stolen. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on Creech. That'll be the first on Sammy, and the team's second, and Clay County will take over.
That's her first, team second.
Coach Park subbing in, number 32 checking in. That's Harper Rice. First time she's been in the game tonight. She'll replace number 31, Anna Samples.
Yeah, she's another 7th grader.
Long pass out ahead to Daisy Samples. Now over to White. White can't get the shot off. Here's a corner three. That one's way too strong. Right there for the rebound is Fultz, though, and she's going to get fouled by Hannah Jackson. Jackson's first and the team's third, and Fultz to the line to shoot two.
The foul's on Jackson. That's her first, team third. At the line to shoot two, Fultz.
Carly Fultz, a sophomore, gets that first free throw to go.
She's been averaging a double-double about the last 3 games. She's really turned on here the last half of the season.
Leading rebounder on the team with 9.5 per game. Second won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Ansley Nichols. 9-5. Clay County by 4. They find Gilbert down low, puts it up and in. Nice feed down there from Bailey Berry down to Abby Gilbert. Abby gets her first, I think her first touch in the paint in the game thus far.
I believe you're right, bro.
9-7. Clay County on top by 2. They'll hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Madison Penland just dribbling out top. Down to 12 seconds. Penland now puts the play in motion. Down low, they find Fultz. Her shot is up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball with 2.7 seconds left, and it'll go back to Jackson County. And let's see if they have time to get a shot off here with under 3 seconds to go. Might have time to put a quick dribble down and launch it. Number 24, Holly Hacker checking in, going to give Macy White a quick breather before the quarter break. They inbound to Gilbert. Gilbert launches at the horn, and she got some backboards, so Jackson County got a pretty decent shot off there at the horn at the end of 1. It is the Lady Tigers 9 and the Lady Generals 7. Stay tuned, second quarter of girls high school basketball just around the corner here on PRTC TV.
These days, you have Wi-Fi powered smart devices working throughout your home. And you want to keep all those gadgets running at peak performance. It's easy to do when you have PRTC fast, reliable download speeds and enhanced Wi-Fi management. Give your home's data-hungry devices all the bandwidth they need to enhance your family's life. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your internet today.
What makes Appalachian Wireless different? It's our people. Our amazing customer service and sales teams are right here in your community. Visit us today and experience personal service and great deals from your local team. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Well, not many points in that last part of the first quarter, and we have a 9-7 score at the end of 1. Clay County student section hyped up and ready to go, rooting on their Lady Tigers, and after this they'll be there for the Tigers as well. Love to see the student sections coming out. Jackson County equally as strong over there. Thanks to our cameraman Justin Lakes for getting that shot of a fired up Clay County bunch. Good bunch of kids. I guess you got a lot of them in class.
I do, I certainly do, and they said they were coming out in force tonight.
And they did not disappoint. Welcome back to PRTC TV from Keith Gymnasium here at Clay County High School on Donnie Gray Court. This is girls and boys high school basketball action, 9-7. Clay County girls leading the Jackson County girls by 2. Anna Samples leads the scoring for Clay County with 6. Jackson leads Jackson County with 3 rather. Shot is up, no good. Clay County gets their own rebound though. Harper Rice over there with it. A long 3 on the way is no good this time by Anna Samples, and the rebound ran down by Abby Gilbert for Jackson County. Outlet to Creech. Creech lost the handle on it and turned it over. Creech having a rough first half, as I think that's her 4th turnover here in the game. And good defense there by Clay County to cause it. Madison Penland walks it up against Bailey Berry. Samples down to White. Knocked away by Gilbert on the knockaway. Good turnover there by the Lady Generals. Creech picks up her dribble, and we're going to have a backcourt foul on number 4. That's Daisy Samples, and that's her 2nd and the team's 1st. No move by Coach Parks as of yet on that 2nd foul for Daisy Samples. Berry left wide open for the 3. Gets it over to Nichols instead. Now back to Berry. They're going to let her take that 3-pointer, and that one's no good. Rebound to Nichols. Nichols can't get the shot off. Well, she finally does, and it's blocked. Out of bounds. It'll go back to Jackson County. Good defense down there by Fultz on Ainsley Nichols. Points have not been coming easy for either team for the last 4 or 5 clock minutes.
No, I expect them to settle down here in a minute, get in a rhythm.
Into Berry. Now to Gilbert. Gilbert back to Berry. Nice feed up
play.
and in. Bailey Berry with her first points, and we're tied at 9.
That was a nice high-low entry.
6:15 left before halftime. Knocked away by Nichols, but Samples picks it up for the Lady Tigers. Jump step and stops. Nichols goes for the steal, can't get it. Samples is going to be fouled by Creech. And Sammy Creech has picked up her second and the team's first. Macy White checks back in for Clay County, replacing number 4 Daisy Samples with those 2 fouls. Clay County inbounds to Fultz. Nice catch there by Fultz. Can't get it to fall though. And Abby Gilbert with the rebound. Nichols ahead to Berry. Berry left wide open for the 3. To Nichols. Nichols will take the 3. That one's too strong. Rebound. Nice job by Berry to run that one down and save it from going out of bounds. Berry throws it down for Gilbert. Gilbert puts the shot up and in. Looked like she had somebody hanging on her arm too. Like you said, they're letting them play. Gilbert with a nice bucket. She's got 4. And the Lady Generals pull ahead by 2, 11-9. Fultz over to Samples. Samples had those 2 big threes there in that first quarter. Creech goes for the steal. Samples off the window. It's no good. Rebound to Fultz, and she's going to get fouled. I believe that's going to be on Jackson. Might have knocked her contact out. Or at least knocked it off her eye. Jackson picks up her second and the team's second, so 4 fouls on Jackson County, and that's 2 players with 2 apiece, and they're looking for a contact. If anybody sees the contact at home, Mark said, let's point to the screen, tell us where it's at. I tell you what, if you depend on contacts to see and you get one knocked out,
good luck.
Absolutely. Hard to see a contact. Well, we did our part trying to find it there. Certainly hope that they do find that lens for Carly. You think it's in her hand. Okay, so she got it back to her coach. There you go. Who knows? All right, non-shooting foul, so Clay County will inbound. Jackson County has responded with the first 4 points of this second quarter. They've regained the lead, actually got the lead for the first time, 11-9. First lead since 2-0, actually. White looked like she traveled with it. She did. Late call, but I think it was the right one.
I think she wanted to pull up and shoot it and then realized she had a clear lane to the goal.
Yeah. Jackson County ahead 11-9, and Gilbert has to save it in. Good defense by Clay County to force the turnover. White in the paint, puts it up, no good, but going to draw the foul. And she's going to go to the line.
The foul's on Berry, that's her first.
Foul was on Bailey Berry, her first, and that's the team third. So that'll be Macy White going to the line to shoot 2. First one a little bit too strong. Macy, the leading scorer on the team, only a 7th grader averaging 15 points per game, has not scored here in this first half. Second one on the way is good. Clay County 2 of 4 from the line here in the first half, 11-10. Jackson County by 1. Jackson down to Berry. Berry in the paint, puts it up, no good, and the rebound saved in by Carly Fultz. Here come the Lady Tigers the other way. White, shot is up, and it is no good. Rebound, though, to Fultz, back up, no good, gets it back 3 times, can't get it to fall. Clay County still with the rebound. Down low, they find Fultz. She can't get that one to go. And finally, on the 5th shot by the Lady Tigers, That's 4 offensive rebounds, Ed Smith. They finally get it to go.
Finally got it in there.
12-11. Lady Tigers back on top by 1. They get it down to Gilbert, but it's knocked away. Jackson gets it back to Berry. Now to Nichols. Down to Berry. Berry puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound into the hands of Fultz. Lady Tigers doing a great job on the offensive glass, or defensive glass, rather. Samples for 3. Actually, a long 2-pointer. That one's in and out. Rebound fought for, and Jackson gets it for Jackson County, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Macy White. She's picked up her second. So the same story for Clay County and Jackson County, as they don't have a whole lot of fouls, but they're in the wrong spots for the team. Jackson County with 6 fouls, 2 players with 2 apiece. Clay County with only 4 fouls, but they have 2 with 2 apiece. But Jackson County really having a hard time against this girl-to-girl defense of Clay County. Berry leaving her wide open for the 3-pointer, and that one's no good, too strong. They're going to let her beat them from out there, Ed Smith, and she hasn't done it yet. Here's a 3 by number 3, Penland. It's no good, but again, Clay County with the rebound. White. Nice catch there by Penland. And we got traveling called on Macy, or like that number 32, Harper Rice. So except for the first probably 2 or 3 minutes of this game, it has been an offensive struggle for both teams. Berry checks out for Jackson County, replaced by Hannah Jackson. Clay County up by 1, 12-11. Sammy Creech into offensive court. Drives down low, gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn back out to Jackson. Now to Nichols. Over to Creech, right elbow. Creech trying to penetrate, cut off. Gives it to Vaughn. Free throw line jumper is good. Larkin Vaughn, a big basket for the Lady Generals. She's got 4. And the Lady Generals retake the lead 13-12 as we have hit the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Macy White, her 3 is on the way. That one's no good. The rebound to Abby Gilbert. And she passed it ahead to Creech, but Creech stopped. And the Lady Generals, another unforced error here in this first half. Berry's going to check in for Creech. And Clay County will get it back. Here's a 3 on the way from Samples. She trying to get that 3rd 3 of the game. That one's no good, and the rebound to Ansley Nichols. Nichols into front court. Gets it over to Jackson. Now to Vaughn. And pass almost stolen by Clay County, but Vaughn gets it back. Nichols penetrates, bounces it down low. Good catch from Gilbert. Up, no good. Gets her own rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Clay County on the rebound. Foul is on Carly Fultz, her first, team's 3rd. And Nichols to trigger it in. Passes it too far in backcourt. Stolen, should be an easy one for Clay, and it is. Madison Penland gets her 2nd bucket. And Clay County goes back on top by 1, 14-13 at the 1-minute mark here in the first half. Vaughn open for a 3. Gives it to Berry. Berry has it knocked away. Now Nichols feeds it down low for Gilbert. Wide open is Vaughn. Vaughn can't handle the pass, though. And it's picked up by Clay County. White puts it up, blocked by Ansley Nichols. Good defense there by number 14. 36 seconds left here in the first half. Jackson County checking in number 32. That's Sadie Turner. Here's an open three from Samples. It's no good. They get their own rebound, though, blocked by Gilbert. Clay County with another offensive rebound. Here's a wide open three. That one's no good. Jackson with the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Clay County's number 3, Penland. Madison's first, team's fourth.
That's her first, team fourth.
14-13, Clay by 1. 23 seconds left in the first half. Barry beats White into front court. Penetrates, kicks it to Nichols for a three. That one's an air ball and will sail out of bounds back to the Lady Tigers. So it's been an offensive struggle for both teams here in this first half. Only 27 points scored in 16 minutes. And with 8 seconds left, Clay County will have a chance for the final shot. I don't think Anna Samples knew how much time was left. They feed it down low, and it's blocked out of bounds by Gilbert with only half a second left. I don't think you can even get a touch it with a half a second. Penland to trigger it in. Samples for the three, and that one's off the mark. So, at the end of the first half, a very evenly matched first half. It was more about defense and turnovers than it was points. Clay County 14, Jackson County 13 at the half. Stay tuned. We'll come back with first half stats for both team and individual with Hunter at the half. And we'll also preview our next broadcast, which will be the same two teams on the boys' side. It's all coming up next from Clay County High School, PRTC TV.
Every homestead has its unique challenges.
Living so close to the volcano created difficulties.
For those that can do it and succeed, the price of freedom is worth it.
Homestead Rescue, Sundays at 8, only on Discovery.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC Internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Is filled with meaningful stories.
Unbelievable.
TNT Sports and True TV is where you will find them. Let's have real discussions.
Conversation is always awesome.
And highlight the inspirational.
It's just an incredibly special group.
TNT Sports on True TV, your new destination for sports moments. Every night starting at 6 Eastern.
This year is way better for flipping houses.
Bigger budgets?
1.3. What?
They went up?
Bigger stakes.
Things are so unpredictable. Is there a crocodile in there?
If I lose my money, I'm blaming it on you.
The El Musas blowing away the competition.
The Flipping El Musas, all new, Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
If your outdoor projects call for digging, you need the right tools, including one of these. It's never been more important to call 811 or visit call811.com to locate underground utilities before you dig. Essential connections to your home are just below the surface and can be easily cut. So use one of these tools to call or go online and know what's below. This message provided as a public service by your friends at PRTC.
PRTC TV from Clay County High School in Manchester. It is boys and girls high school basketball, 49th District doubleheader here tonight. The girls are at halftime of their game. The boys' game will follow this one. First half of basketball that was offensively frustrating for both teams as Clay County with the 1-point lead at the half, 14-13 in a score that you would normally see as kind of maybe a average score at the end of the first quarter. Clay County and Jackson County came out hitting their first 3 or 4 shots apiece, but from there it became very much a defensive struggle, a lot of turnovers, and a lot of shots that just wouldn't fall. Clay County outscored Jackson County 9-7 in that first quarter, and then Jackson County out-edged them 6-5 in the second quarter. Coming alongside is Hunter Carroll, and Hunter, it was not the prettiest half of basketball to watch.
No, it was not. Kind of a very sloppy, kind of junkyard style of play. Both teams kind of really wanted to slow it down. Not a lot of tempo. A lot of turnovers on both sides, and not the best shooting either, Brian.
Jackson County and Clay County, of course, a rivalry that goes back as all the way back to when girls high school basketball got organized in the late 70s, and a lot of battles they've had over the years, and very evenly matched this year. It could come down to the final possession. Let's find out how we got to this score of 14-13. It is time for team and individual stats. Hunter at the half.
We'll start with Jackson County's individuals. You had number 1, Bailey Berry, with 2 points. Number 43, Hannah Jackson, with 3 points. Number 13, Larkin Vaughn, with 4 points. And then Abby Gilbert had 4 points and 11 rebounds in the first half, Brian. Flip over to the Clay County side. Number 23, Macy White, with 1 point. Number 20, Carly Foltz, with 3 points and 8 rebounds. Number 3, Madison Pendleton, with 4 points. And then number 31, Anna Samples, with 6 points. If you go to the team stats, Brian, Jackson County was 5 of 10 for 50% from 2, compared to Clay County's 3 of 13 for 23%. Clay County shot 2 of 15 from 3 for 13%, compared to Jackson County's 1 of 10 for 10%. Jackson County did not go to the free throw line that first half, compared to Clay County's 2 of 4 for 50%. Clay County had 16 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 18. Jackson County had 8 turnovers compared to Clay County's 6.
So whenever you have 14 turnovers in the first half and only a total of 27 points with some really sublime three-point shooting, what was it, 2 of 15 and 1 of 10?
Yep, so 3 of 25 combined.
Wow.
For both sides.
Well, we will see what kind of adjustments they make at the half. But, if you're Coach Tyree, Hunter, you've got to be saying to yourself, how can I get the ball in number 34's hands? Because she's had very few quality touches in the paint tonight.
Yeah, and I think Coach Jim, she's done a very nice job as well, Brian. She's kind of playing that triangle in 2 almost, but the whole triangle is dedicated towards Gilbert as well, along with the individual chasing her. Doing a very good job at kind of confusing that Lady Generals defense with the different kind of junk defenses they've thrown at them. I've seen them play boxing 1, boxing 2, just different things like that. It's just a very interesting, seeing she's throwing different looks at them, different possessions, and it's really kind of making these Lady Generals feel uncomfortable.
Well, so far, Abby has been very frustrated on the offensive end. Only a few touches, only 4 points, already in double figures with 11 rebounds. But it's going to be interesting to see. I think this game is really going to come down to who makes the best adjustments here at halftime. It's a 1-point game. You could just about start it over from right now and play a 16-minute game, and we'd be right where we started out.
Absolutely. And I think one thing, too, Brian, I think it's going to come down to me to secondary players. I think, on the opposite side, too, if you're Coach Parks and Clay, you got to be really happy with you're up 1 and your best players only scored 1 point.
Oh, yes.
So, I think it's going to be up to these secondary players. Is it going to be Nichols? Is it going to be Pendleton? Is it going to be Jackson? Is it going to be Samples? Is it going to be Foltz? Who, which other player for each team is going to be able to step up and kind of take on that role and embrace that challenge?
Well, and what do you say to number 1 out there, Bailey Berry, that they're basically daring to shoot that three-pointer?
I think it's one of those, I think every shooter and every individual is different. One thing I think I would like to see if I was Coach Tyree and Barry, because they're doing the same thing for Vaughn as well, is to be able to tack the basket and, maybe not go right in there and throw it up hoping to get fouled, but maybe stop for a little 8-footer and then try to maybe work your way back. It's always, your confidence always goes up as a shooter when you see the first one go in.
Yes.
However, though, sometimes a 3 may not be the first one you need to fire up there.
Well, and Jackson County has been very frustrated by the girl-to-girl defense that Clay County has came out with. A lot of turnovers in backcourt, a lot of passes to nowhere. Do you think that Jackson County could benefit maybe from setting some more screens and maybe trying to get the ball in some players' hands that can be more confident bringing it up the floor?
I think it may be just two of, they kind of they're picking up Nichols and Creech both full court. I think it may just be best of whoever they've decided not to pick up full court. That's who you have bring the ball up, whether it's Jackson, Vaughn, or Barry, regardless, whoever it might be. Have them bring it up and kind of set your offense. And two, also, it may not hurt if you send Gilbert at you, because the one thing I have noticed too is that when Gilbert does try to bring it up, Clay is sending a second defender of double to try to get out of her hands. So, if that's the case and that double, that means somebody's open if there's two on her. So you may even try to see if Gilbert can bring it up to draw that extra defender, because if she goes one-on-one, you got to think if you're Coach Tower, you like those chances.
All right, we're going to take a quick 30-second break and come back and see who makes those adjustments in the right spots. Second half of Lady Tiger, Lady General basketball coming up on PRTC TV.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why PRTC provides fast internet speeds with enhanced Wi-Fi management every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, visit prtcnet.org.
Only seconds away from the start of the second half of this one between the Clay County Lady Tigers and the visiting Jackson County Lady Generals on PRTC TV. 14-13, your halftime score. Clay County up by 1. It's going to be Jackson County's ball as we open up the second half. Always fun, Ed Smith, to see what kind of adjustments these coaches make in the locker room at halftime, what they liked and what they didn't like in that first half.
Well, if I'm Coach Courtney, I'm going to have to say, give the ball to 34. She will make everybody around her better.
Shot is missed by Nichols. Gilbert kept the rebound alive into the hands of Jackson. Down low, they find Gilbert. Out to three for a three for Jackson, and she got it. Just like you said, Ed, she makes number 34, makes everybody better. She draws the defense, gives Jackson the open three. And Hannah Jackson now the leading scorer for Jackson County with 6. They pull ahead by 2. Number 31, Samples, penetrates, can't get the shot off. Around to White, it goes at the elbow. Here's an open three for Penland. That one's no good, but the rebound to Fultz. Penland has her shot blocked, down to Fultz, off the glass, no good. But again, they get the offensive rebound, this time to Samples. Clay County has dominated the offensive glass. Open three again by Penland. That one's no good. And this time the rebound to Gilbert. Hunter had them combined 3 of 27 for these two teams from the three-point line.
I didn't have to have a calculator on that one. I was thinking about the same thing. 3 for 30 is what I figured.
Feed down to Gilbert. What a catch. She can't get it to go, though. And the rebound into the hands of Clay County. Vaughn trying to mix things up, but couldn't on the other end. It's blocked by Jackson. But they get the ball back again. Floater off the glass is no good, but we're going to have a foul. And that may go on Jackson. And if it does, that's going to be her third. Actually going to go against Creech, and that's Creech's third. She becomes the first player for either team with 3. Samples going to shoot 2 free throws here. First one is no good. Samples opened up the game with back-to-back three-pointers, but she's been held in check since then with those 6 points. Samples will get another one, and this one is good. Clay County 3 of 6 from the line. Jackson County has not shot a free throw as of yet. Gilbert gets it to Nichols. Nichols brings it into front court. Over to Vaughn. Her 3 on the way is rolling, no good. Tried everywhere in the world to fall down. Took the tour. Fultz with the rebound for Clay County. Shot is blocked from behind by Gilbert. And Nichols going to be a jump ball, and this time the possession arrow favors Clay County, so they'll get it back.
Yeah, Abby's a big defensive presence in there. She's just long.
Several blocks already in the game. I know of at least 4 or 5. White, ball fake, and puts the shot up and called for traveling. Couldn't get a handle on it. So the third quarter starting much like the entire first half went. Shots just not falling. Nichols in backcourt, being harassed by Daisy Samples and loses the handle on it, but able to save it over to Creech, and Creech is going to be fouled. Here that's going to go against number 31, Anna Samples. That's her first, and the team's first. Creech to inbound, nobody breaking toward the ball. Finally gets it into Gilbert. Now to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Gilbert. Now back to Vaughn. Abby down low has it blocked. Kind of lost her footing, and then Vaughn throws it away. Intercepted by Macy White. White pushing the tempo up the floor. Puts the shot up, blocked by Nichols. And it'll go back to Clay County. 5:15 left here in the third. Only 4 points by these two teams in the first 3 minutes of action, and the pass intercepted by Gilbert. Gilbert throws it ahead to Nichols. Dangerous pass. Nichols able to get it. And almost a knock away there, too. Sammy Creech. Floater on the way is good.
Good move.
Tough shot there by Sammy Creech. She's had a frustrating night, and that's got to be a big dose for her confidence as she nails a nice floater from the left baseline. 18-15. Jackson County up by 3. Samples. Anna Samples out top. Over to Daisy Samples. Fultz wide open, and it won't fall. Rebound to Abby Gilbert. Gilbert into front court. Guarded closely by Penland. Over to Jackson, now to Vaughn. Vaughn wide open. That shot is an air ball, though. The rebound to Daisy Samples of Clay County. White, and we're going to have a foul on Vaughn. That'll be the first on Larkin and the team's second. Checking in for Clay County's number 2, that's Allie Gray for the first time.
She's a bit of a sharpshooter for Clay County. They may be trying to give her a 3-point look.
One of the middle schoolers, I'm sure, for Coach Gemma. Here's a jumper from the wing. That one's no good, and Jackson County able to keep it alive, but neither Nichols nor Jackson could corral the rebound. Vaughn going to check out, and Bailey Berry checks back in. Jackson County has held Clay County without a field goal for over 4 minutes here in this third quarter. Long pass out there to Anna Samples. Samples puts the shot up, no good. And going to go out of bounds off of Creech, back to Clay County. And we're going to have a timeout with 3:52 left here in the third, 30-second timeout. Ray of Sunshine night tonight here at Clay County High School, celebrating the life of Taylor Ray Nolan, a very special young lady here from Clay County. They are striving to promote positive acts of kindness, eliminate the stigma of mental health, increase access and resources to support social and emotional health. Taylor Ray Nolan, 19 years old, lost her life. There's the student section of Jackson County High School pepping up the crowd.
Good crowd on hand.
It's been building throughout the night, as the nightcap will feature these same two teams on the boys' side. And Clay County to inbound. Number 4, Daisy Samples dribbling out top. Jackson County went into a 2-3 zone defense. Allie Gray open for a 3. That one's no good, but again, Clay County with the rebound. White puts the shot up, no good, but we're going to get a foul on Jackson County's Berry. That'll be the second on Bailey, and the team's third. Macy White going to the line to shoot 2. Averaging 15 points on the season per game. Only a 7th grader. Has not had a field goal yet tonight. That is her second made free throw in 3 attempts for her 2 points. And Clay County inches 1 point closer, 18-16. Second one is also good. So White 2 of 2. Cuts it down to a 1 point lead. Nichols. Hounded by Samples. Gets it over to Berry. Berry. She'll take that 3-pointer, and that one's no good. Rebound to Macy White of Clay County. White open for a 3. Number 2, Allie Gray. It's no good, but Fultz again with the offensive rebound. Shot is blocked by Gilbert, and back up and in, though, by Carly Fultz on the putback, and she draws the foul. Carly Fultz doing some work down low on the offensive glass, Ed Smith.
She's our leading rebounder, and I'm telling you, she's been averaging right at a double-double. She's not got a lot of points tonight, but she has had some good looks.
Foul was on Nichols, her second, team's 4th. Rebound off the missed free throw to Gilbert. Fultz with 5 points for Clay County, and they pull ahead by 1, 19-18. Berry gets it over to Creech. Creech penetrates, floats it to Jackson. And a bad pass over the head of Berry into the hands of Carly Fultz. Fultz in transition, puts it off the glass, and no good. Rebound to Nichols. So Clay County, a missed opportunity there for the Lady Tigers. Creech might have got away with a travel there. And Berry is going to be fouled by Fultz. Fultz picks up her second and the team's second.
The foul's on Fultz. That's her second, team's second.
2:19 left here in the third quarter. Jackson County pulled ahead 18-15 for their first 3-point lead, but Clay County has answered with the last 4 and almost an interception. Berry gets it for Jackson County, almost an interception by White. Wide open for a 3 is Jackson, and she nailed it. Jackson's third 3 of the game. She's got 9. Huge bucket for Jackson County. 6 in the quarter for number 43. 21-19, Jackson County by 2. Penland dribbling out top. Down low, Fultz is wide open, can't get it to go. Gilbert with the rebound. Jackson County almost loses it out of bounds, and then she's called for a double dribble as she lost the handle on it. So Jackson County with another unforced error in backcourt. And we're going to have another 30-second timeout called by Clay County's coach, Jimmy Parks. If you're joining us live on this February 3rd, 2025, we appreciate you as we're streaming worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. If you are following us on YouTube or Facebook on this Monday night, make sure you click like on our Facebook page or subscribe on our YouTube channel. And from then on, just with a click or a subscribe, you're going to find out all that we've got going on, as we'll pop up in your news feed and your preferences as well. Minute 36 left here in the third. 21-19 Jackson County. Samples over to Gray, now back to Samples. Here's a 3, top of the key is no good. Gilbert with another rebound. Abby across the timeline on her own. Driving down low, feeds it to Berry, up and in. Bailey Berry with her second field goal of the night on the nice dime from number 34, Abby Gilbert. 23-19, Jackson County by 4. Here's a long three by Gray. That one's going to bounce up over the top of the backboard, and it'll go back to Jackson County. Number 4, Daisy Samples, checking back in for Clay County, replacing her sister Anna Samples. They are sisters, correct?
Yes. There's also the third one is in the 8th grade.
Ball thrown away as Jackson couldn't corral the pass in the corner, and Clay County will get it back. Jackson County has their biggest lead of the night right now at 23-19. After that basket by Berry a moment ago. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. White down low. Around the horn they go to Penland, down low to Foltz, up and in. That's a big bucket for Foltz over Gilbert. Foltz has got 7. And the pass again, Jackson County causing their own mistakes, as that's the second possession in a row that they've thrown it away. And Clay County with a chance to pull even or go ahead by 1 with a 3 with 20 seconds left here in the third. 23-21. Penland just dribbling out top now with 7 seconds. Over to Gray for a long 3. That one's no good, and it will saved in by Penland, but Clay County not able to get a shot off in time as the third quarter expires. Stay with us. It's been a nip and tuck battle the whole way. Clay County trails Jackson County by 2, 23-21. Fourth quarter coming up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Exciting things are happening at Appalachian Wireless. From amazing deals on the latest smartphones to unbeatable promotions that save you money. Stop by or visit AppalachianWireless.com to start saving. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PRTC TV and 49th District basketball action. Jackson County's Lady Generals with a 2-point lead, 23-21 over the Clay County Lady Tigers as we get set to start the final 8 minutes of action here in the fourth quarter. And Ed Smith joining us from the Southeast Kentucky Network. And Ed, if you're Coach Gemma Parks, Abby Gilbert's got 4 points. I know she's got oodlings of rebounds and blocks, but for 3 quarters of action, mission accomplished. You're not letting number 34 beat you tonight.
No, that's perfect. They probably need to get out on Jackson a little bit more. She's got 3 threes tonight, and the game's leading scorer with 9. She shot the ball pretty good. But they need to don't let their guard down against Abby Gilbert. She's one of those players that could score 10 or 12 in your quarter.
Yeah, she can score in a hurry if they can get it to her in the right spot, but Clay County's defense has been smothering thus far. Nichols, got to watch slinging those elbows. You'll get an offensive foul call just like that. Ainsley Nichols picks up her 3rd and the team's first. That's almost like lowering your shoulder if you got the ball. Even if your defender's moving, Ed, you're going to get the offensive foul call.
Yeah, and it's been so aggravating when the officials let you get up kind of in your grill and you're swatting at the ball, and it's easy to get aggravated.
Samples against that 2-3 zone defense by the Lady Generals. In the corner, Penland, ball fake, down to White, shot is up, no good. Rebound, though, to Clay County. Back up, and looked like Nichols got ball, but she must have got a piece of her as well. And Ansley off to a rough start here in this fourth quarter as she's picked up her third and her fourth foul in the first 34 seconds of this fourth quarter. So Madison Penland going to the line for the first time tonight. And she can pull her Lady Tiger squad even with a couple of makes. First one good. 5 points for Penland.
Clay County 6 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. I don't think Jackson County's attempted a free throw.
They have not. That's a sign you're not attacking the basket enough. Second one good as well, and we're tied at 23. Abby Gilbert in backcourt, picks up her dribble, launches ahead to Creech into front court. Creech back to Gilbert. Jackson down low. Barry can't get the shot off. Back out to Jackson. Cross court pass to Nichols for a three, and she got it. Ansley Nichols picked a fine time to get her first points of the night. After picking up those back-to-back fouls, she nails a big catch-and-shoot three for the visiting Lady Generals. Here's a three. Number 31, Samples, nails her third three of the game. She becomes the first player in double figures with 10. So the teams exchange three-point baskets. Back tied at 26. Jackson feeds down to Gilbert. Wide open is Barry, up and in. We've seen that happen a time or two. When you get the double and triple team on Gilbert, she can still beat you with the pass.
Yeah, she got enough height and length on her. She can see the floor.
Gilbert knocks away that pass, but Clay County hustles to get it back. Penland out to Anna Samples. Samples jump step and throws it back out top to Macy White. Daisy Samples with it out top, penetrates in the corner to Anna Samples. Gilbert closes on her and shuts off that corner three attempt. Clay County taking their time on offense. Now they penetrate, nice move, but the shot won't fall. They get their own rebound. Here's a three by Penland, it's no good, and Gilbert with the rebound. Sammy Creech throws it away. Into the hands of Daisy Samples for Clay County. Over to White. Corner three on the way is good. Macy White nails a big three for the Lady Tigers. And it looked like Ansley Nichols might have got away with her fifth foul. There was some contact there. Clay County pulls ahead by one, 29-28. Jackson open for a three. That one's no good. Rebound to Sammy Creech. Creech off the glass, too weak. Just short. Here comes Clay County the other way. Macy White, jumper is too strong. Jackson with the rebound, and White going to be called for the reach-in. That'll be the third on Macy White, and the team's first. Blakeland Fee going to check in for Jackson County for the first time, replacing Sammy Creech. Clay County by one, 29-28. Jackson gives it down for Gilbert. Gilbert puts it off the glass and good. Tough move by Abby Gilbert. Give her 6. 30-29. Down low, they find White. Shot is up and in. Nice move down there by the 7th grader. She's got 5 in the quarter and 8 for the game. 31-30. Barry all the way down by herself, puts it up and in.
They didn't stop the ball.
She's got 8. Penland all the way down, and it's knocked away by either Jackson or Gilbert one. And Abby coming the other way for the Lady Generals. In the corner to Fee. Here's the three on the way, is good. Blakeland Fee comes in off the bench and nails the southpaw three from the corner. Shot is up and no good by White, but we're going to have a foul on Jackson County.
The foul is on Fee. That's her first.
Foul is going to go against Blakeland Fee, her first, team's third, and Macy White going to be shooting 2 free throws here. But right now we've got a full timeout called by Coach Courtney Tyree. 3:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson County by 4, 35-31 over Clay County. We're back with more up next on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance. Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, Elite, or Epic, there's a perfect match for every household. Fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Well, we only had 27 points scored in the entire first half by these two teams, and we've had 22 in the first 4+ minutes of the fourth quarter. Jackson County's outscored Clay County 12-10 here in the first 4 minutes. Macy White shooting 2 for Clay County. First free throw is good. They held her to only 1 point. Jackson County did in that first half, but she's come back with 8 here in this second half. Second one on the way is also good. So she's made 5 of 6 from the free throw line. She's got 10 points. Joins Anna Samples in double figures, both of them with 10 apiece. 35-33, Jackson County by 2 here on PRTC TV. Berry feeds it down for Gilbert. Gilbert off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound and can't get it to fall, but will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to go against Macy White, I believe.
No, it's on Harper Rice.
On Harper Rice. Yeah. He said 32, and I read 23. I was on the wrong side of it. Gilbert's free throw is good. With 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game, that is the first free throw shot by Jackson County in the ballgame. Gilbert will get another. It is good. 8 points for Abby Gilbert. 37-33. Jackson County by 4. Down low, it goes to White. Or make that Rice. Rice down low. Shot is up and in. Nice quick shot there by Harper Rice for her first basket of the game. 37-35. Lead back down to 2.
She's one of our super 7th graders.
Ball knocked away. Gilbert's going to be fouled, I believe, by Penland. Her second, team's third, and Jackson County will inbound. These girls stick together, Ed. This is going to be a really good basketball team in a year or two.
I think it will too, Brian. They just got to continue and stay together and improve.
Jackson throws it down low. Good pass to Gilbert with the left hand. Gilbert in double figures now with 10, 6 in the quarter. 39-35. Number 31, Samples. Jumper goes in and out. Nice move there by Anna. Just couldn't get the bucket to fall, and Gilbert with the rebound. Outlet to Berry. Berry puts it up and can't get it to fall, but does draw the foul. Nice aggressive move there by number 1, and not the first time she's done it.
No, it's got a good, real nice crossover move.
Daisy Samples picks up her third and the team's 4th. So Bailey Berry a chance to climb into double figures if she can make her 2 free throws here. She has 8 points. Rainbow free throw right through there. Give her 9. She's been a big boost for Jackson County. And this is the Lady Generals' biggest lead of the night, 40-35 with 2:33 left. Berry will get another one. Second one is going to be short. Rebound to White. Macy White pushing the tempo into front court. Samples fakes the three, and this jumper is going to be in and out as well. That's twice that she's had one go about halfway down and wouldn't fall.
Would not stay.
Nichols wide open for a three. That one's no good. Abby Gilbert with the rebound, though, and she's going to be fouled. So Abby really starting to get her presence known down there in the paint. Madison Penland with her third and the team's fifth. So Jackson County will be shooting free throws on the rest of the fouls that aren't offensive here in this fourth quarter. Free throw too strong. Got number 4 checking in for Clay County, Daisy Samples, replacing Anna Samples. And with 2:11 left here in the fourth quarter, we're going to get a full timeout called by Coach Emma Parks. 40-35, Jackson County on top by 5. More straight ahead here on PRTC TV.
At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you. Stay connected with great service from your local team. Visit us today because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Incredible, more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. Be unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT.
America, we're glad to have y'all back.
Jackson County's biggest fans lined up there 4 in a row. Robert Lakes, Jeff Lakes, Mike Moore, Harold Smith, and there's Keith Gabbard. What a motley crew that is, huh?
That'd be a heck of a basketball team.
I think it would be, wouldn't it? That'd be a starting 5. PRTC TV having some fun here with Ed Smith from the Southeast Kentucky Network. Always a great pleasure to see you, Ed, and to call a ball game with you.
I appreciate you guys having me along.
Jackson County's really come alive thanks to number 34 in part here in this fourth quarter as she gets the second free throw to go. She's got 7 of her 11 in this fourth quarter. Barry with 5 been a big boost for Jackson County. And the Lady Generals pull ahead, their biggest lead of the night, 41-35. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter on PRTC TV. Clay County can shoot that three-pointer. Only 2-possession game with the 3. Penland shot up, no good, but she's going to draw the contact. And I believe she got one on Abby Gilbert. First one on Abby, team's 4th, so the next Jackson County foul will put Clay County at the line as well. Clay County has 5 team fouls. Shot is up and short by Madison Penland. She had made 2 there just a moment ago. Leading scorer from last year's team, been held to 6 tonight. Samples and White have done most of the damage for Clay County with 10 apiece. Free throw good. Fultz has added 7, and Penland just got her 7th point. Good balanced attack for Clay County. Pass ahead, deflected, but Barry trying to run it down, and what are we going to have? A foul? Foul called on Clay County, and Barry slow to get up. So Barry going to go to the line, I think, to shoot 2 here. I think. Was that the call?
Well, I think that's the 5th team foul.
Yeah, I just didn't hear. No, the PA announcer didn't say who the foul was on, did he?
No, but I believe it was Daisy Samples.
Samples, number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Daisy Samples picks up her 4th. That's the 6-team foul, so Barry going to get 2 free throws here, and that one won't fall. 41-36, 1:42 left. Barry trying to make it a 6-point game here. Will also be her 10th point if she can make it. And that one's no good as well, missed a pair. 5-point lead, Clay County on the attack, 41-36. 1:35 left in the game. Daisy Samples over to Gray. A long three is no good. Rebound into the hands of Abby Gilbert. Rebound number 21 for number 34. Gilbert. Nice crossover.
Yeah, Clay County really don't want to foul her. She's a good free throw shooter.
Gets it to Nichols. Nichols. Got a timeout as she gets it over to Blakeland Fee with 1:04 left here in the game. And I think you see a concerted effort there by Coach Tyree, Ed, that in this last 90 seconds of this game, you could see she's trying to keep the ball as long as she can in the hands of number 34, and that's for free throws.
Oh, no doubt about it. She's cool and calm. She's been there, done that. She's got the averages to back it up. She's a good free throw shooter. She handles the ball good, too, and she can get the ball up over her head and get it to open teammates. So I would do the same thing. Just keep giving it to her.
Certainly you said that as we were talking about it going into that fourth quarter, as Abby Gilbert only had 4 points, what a great job that Clay County's defense had kept Jackson County frustrated all night long. But it looked like maybe they've worn down a little bit, and Abby kept playing hard. She's got 7 of her 11 here in the fourth quarter, and that's pretty much where our 5-point difference comes in at right now.
Yeah, and I think Coach Courtney definitely probably told her team, listen, get the ball to number 34.
Yeah.
And they have, and because when she gets it and she gets double teamed, we've already seen that she can assist on the backside of her. So,
but another player on the floor tonight that's been kept quiet, that was averaging 15, was for Clay County. Macy White only with 3 points in that first 3 quarters. She's got 7 here in the fourth quarter, and only a 7th grader.
Yeah, she's still got, she'll play young sometimes, and then sometimes she's Johnny on the spot.
A quick foul there by number 2, Allie Gray, as they're going to try to send Barry to the line, and she's only 1 of 4 from there tonight. Fouled Barry as soon as she got that ball in her hands. Barry has 9 points, but she's missed 3 free throws in a row. 1:01 left in the game. 41-36, Jackson County by 5. Free throw is good.
She may shoot the ball higher than anybody I know. She brings the rain.
Brings the rain. Yeah, it seemed like it's in the air for a while. 10 points for Barry. She's had a great night. Second one on the way is also good. So she made them pay there and made it a 3-possession game with a minute left. 43-36. Penland penetrates, kicks it to Gray for a 3. That one's good. Allie Gray nails the 3. Her first points of the night, takes it down to a 4-point game. 52 seconds left, and we've got a full timeout on the floor. And we'll keep it right here for this one. 43-39, still 52 seconds of basketball action left. Don't forget, we'll have the second half of our doubleheader right after this one with these same 2 teams on the boys' side. The Clay County Tigers taking on the Jackson County Generals, and Clay County Tigers, Ed, very different from this Clay County Lady Tiger team, and they're a very senior-driven team with, I think, 4 of the 5 starters maybe being seniors this year. Playing some great basketball, though. 15-4. Their only losses have came to some really good teams, Harlan County, Wayne County, and then South and North Laurel. But Tigers have been playing some really good basketball as of late.
They have, and I think Coach Jones has done a really good job kind of meshing them together. When Clay County shoots the ball, just at their average of, say, 35-36% in threes, and then with the way that Grubb and Wagers pound the boards, they're pretty good basketball team.
Can you move like that?
I cannot. No, without falling down.
These young boys have got some moves down there. That would result in maybe some broken bones for us.
Well, I would never recover.
All right, back to action. 43-39. Jackson County with the ball, leading by 4. And they foul Barry quickly, and this one also on Allie Gray, her second. Barry made them pay a moment ago by making a pair. Clay County willing to take that chance as Berry 3 of 6 from the line. She has 11 points on the night, and she is the leading scorer, tied for the leading scorer with Abby Gilbert, who has 11 as well. So Berry will get 2. First one on the way is good. 3 in a row made by Bailey Berry. Big free throws for number 1. Bailey Berry, only a sophomore. Second one on the way, missed it. I think she knew she did off her hand. Clay County with the rebound, trailing by 5. And we've got what? Foul called on Jackson. Jackson hoping she'd get the tie up there, and she's going to put Fultz to the line. Jackson picks up her 3rd and the team's 5th. So Carly Fultz going to the line. She's 1 of 3 from there tonight. She's had a dandy game, lots of rebounds and 7 points. Fultz's first one is no good. Clay County has shot their free throws pretty well tonight, 5 of 7 here in this 4th quarter. That's only their 2nd miss out of 7 attempts. Still plenty of time left, 45 seconds, 44-39. Second one is good. So both teams make a free throw apiece, and number 32 checking in for Fultz, that's Harper Rice. And Jackson County will inbound against full court pressure. They get it to Gilbert. Gilbert gets double teamed, gets it to Nichols, and we're going to have to burn a timeout as Coach Tyree with a 30-second timeout is pretty sure they were getting to about a 7 or 8 count there, wouldn't it, from what I was counting off?
Yeah, well, they wanted to keep the ball and hope that, Gilbert would get fouled there, but Clay County reluctantly did not want to put her on the line, and I don't blame them.
I think you're really starting to see Gemma Parks doing a great job over there on the sidelines. You watch her over there, and Coach Courtney Tyree, a great coach in her own right. But Gemma Parks, she's really been coaching her hind end off over there on the sideline, full of emotion. She was a great player here at Clay County, but you can really see the tide begin to turn here for Clay County right now.
Yeah, that's good news for us. We've kind of went through a down period of time. We've had a few really, really good players, as you know. We never could really put it all together, but we're looking forward to this bunch growing together here.
Jackson County trying to seal the deal here. They inbound and knocked away. Clay County with the steal. And what are we going to have, a jump ball? I believe we are. So the possession arrow favors Clay County, so they'll get it back. Down by 4. Chance to pull within 2 or 1 with 31 seconds left. Fultz going to check back in for number 32, Harper Rice. 44-40. Penland throws it over to Gray. Not going to let Gray get that 3 off. They're remembering her, and nice steal there by Abby Gilbert. Jumps in the passing lane. Gets it to Nichols. Nichols launches ahead to Berry, and Berry's going to be fouled by Gray. So some precious time went off the clock there. A great defensive play there by Abby Gilbert to intercept that pass.
I was just getting ready to say I would not throw it anywhere near
Gilbert. Yeah.
She's smart and she's long. I just wouldn't throw it to her anywhere near her.
So Berry back to the line. She's made a living there here in this 4th quarter. First and on the way is going to roll in. Shooter roll. She has shot 9 free throws here in this 4th quarter, and she is 4 of 8. Oh, this is going to be her 9th free throw. Second one, no good. 45-40, only 9 seconds left. Penland shoots the 3. It's partially blocked by Nichols, and Jackson County's going to win it. Berry puts it up, no good, but that's going to do it. Jackson County survives the scare and the upset bid by the Clay County Lady Tigers. Your final, Jackson County 45, Clay County 40. Stay tuned. We'll come back with our PRTC TV Player of the Game and also our final look at stats, both team and individual, here on PRTC TV.
The Jackson County Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky has the perfect location for your business. The Jackson County McKee Industrial Authority is excited to present a 17-plus acre site with a 140,000 square foot concrete pad now certified build ready. This site offers direct access to Highway 30 and is just 20 minutes from I-75. Jackson County is a work-ready community with an eager and skilled workforce. It is also a smart rural community with state-of-the-art 100% fiber optic broadband with speeds up to 1 gig available. We provide tax incentives, business planning, workforce information, and training. Close enough, yet far enough. Contact us today for more information. Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC Internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Welcome back to a raucous Clay County High School here in Manchester on PRTC TV. It is a final as Jackson County holds on for the win, 45-40 over the Clay County Lady Tigers. And with me, I have our PRTC TV co-player of the game, sophomore Bailey Berry, with 13 points on the night to lead the Lady General charge. And Bailey, great game. You're coming into the game tonight. Is there a tougher place to play in the 13th region than Clay County High School?
No.
What was you thinking coming into the game tonight? Are the emotions going and the nerves going? What did you feel like coming into the game tonight?
Well, when I came, I was very excited and I was like pumped up. And then the first half, I was a little iffy because my shooting wasn't good. And I'm happy how I ended the game. So.
What's it feel like when you're playing with such a great player like Abby Gilbert, who gets doubled and triple teamed? And tonight, they were like giving you that wide open three-point shot out there. I noticed it kind of got in your head a little bit there in that first half in that you were too wide open.
Yeah, I don't do very well with being wide open. Like threes and me being wide open don't go well together.
You had a huge fourth quarter, and you had 9 of your 13 points there in that fourth quarter. Now, not only did they challenge you by leaving you wide open for the three-pointers, but they were quick to foul you, thinking you couldn't have made those free throws. What did that feel like you were able to step up to the challenge? You missed 3 in a row, but you made 4 of your last 6.
I was happy after, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but then whenever I'd done it, I just felt relieved.
Now, Ed Smith had helped call the game with me from the Southeast Kentucky Network here from Clay County, said you may have the highest arcing free throws he's ever seen.
Abby was saying that the other day at practice. She was like, I don't know if they're going in or not because they're so high.
Well, one thing about it, those high arcing free throws, when they go in, they're just a little extra prettier.
Yeah.
You know? But
yeah.
if they don't, they bounce really high somewhere else.
Yeah, I got it from Sandy Creek, so.
Well, what's it feel like tonight, leading your team in scoring on the road at Clay County, 49th District? It's got to feel good.
It feels very good.
Well, congratulations. You were a big part of the win tonight. 13 points to lead the team. Is that your career high in senior and varsity basketball?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, great game tonight. Hand off to Abby. Congratulations. Abby, come on over.
Abby.
I think she's asleep. Abby Gilbert coming over to join us. And, you know, Abby, I had a chance to interview you before the season ever started. And we talked about the fact that you've been trying to get stronger and knowing those double teams are coming. And you've got to give Clay County credit, Coach Gemma Parks. They had you frustrated terribly in that first 3 quarters of basketball, double and triple teaming, leaving some of your teammates wide open. They did a good job on you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good team. I mean, we knew it was going to be a dogfight coming out. We knew we had to play from the tip to the end. And, I mean, I always have confidence in my teammates. I'm like, you're open. I believe in you. Maybe this one won't go in, but the next one may. I have faith in every one of them.
You only had 4 points in the first 3 quarters of action, but you really started to make a move there in that fourth quarter. You had 7 of your 11 points in that fourth quarter. What were you doing different? Was the defense growing tired, or were you doing something different to find some space down there?
I just knew that, like, as much as I believe in my teammates, I wanted to be able to, like, go out there and do it myself. I was not going to let this game. I just wanted to be able to take the ball to the hoop and score.
You had 22 rebounds tonight to go along with your 11 points. I know that's something you really take pride in your game, too, that even if the points aren't falling, you really try to be Mrs. Windex out there.
Yeah, I knew that I was having to be a presence on the defensive end. She told us in the locker room that the number one thing this game was to rebound and box out. And that really showed, because at the beginning and pretty much the whole game, they were getting rebounds that we have to go and go back to practice and work on.
You talked about your support staff and 2 players that really showed up big tonight. Hannah Jackson with 9 points and Bailey Berry with 13. Talk about the play of those 2 girls. One of them a freshman, one of them a sophomore.
I'm so proud of them. This is a big game, and they really handled the pressure well. When we started getting a little shaky, we all just took a breath and brought it back down to normal.
Talking to Abby Gilbert, she was first team All-Region last year, going to be that this year as well. Had a neck injury in the Rockcastle County game. Had to be a scary moment.
Yeah, it was, and it was hard. It happened in the first quarter, so it's hard, like, sitting there before I had to go to the hospital. It was hard just sitting there, being able to just not be able to do anything to help my team. It was really hard.
But you rebounded quickly, had a pretty good game against Knox Central, had 20 points, a double-double against Knox Central. Are you feeling pretty good now?
I'm back to normal. I'm very thankful the Lord was watching over me.
Absolutely. He's good all the time.
He is.
You all started off 8-3, but it's been rough here lately, losing, I think, 7 of the last 8 games and falling to 9-10. This is a big win mid-season because now we're heading toward crunch time.
Yeah, I knew that our confidence was getting a little low, and I knew this is a win that we needed to pick ourselves back up. And I think that from now on, I think that we can start getting back on the winning streak.
Well, they always say it's not about playing your best basketball. You can peak too early, and it's important to play your best basketball toward the end of the season. Maybe this can be the spear heading toward that final trip.
It is. Now we know how we match up with them, and we know what to go back and work on for district time.
It was a grinded-out effort, 11 points and 22 rebounds tonight. Way to seal the deal and get the job done for your teammates, and congratulations on being our PRTC TV co-player of the game.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abby. Hand off to Hunter Carroll there. Hunter's going to run down some final looks at stats. And again, the final 45-40 as Jackson County outscores Clay County 22-19 there in that final fourth quarter. Hunter, the points just weren't coming easy for either team in those first 3 quarters of action. We had 41 points scored in that fourth quarter, and that was more than the first 3 quarters combined.
Yeah, it seems like both teams. I don't know if it was nerves, big district game, or anything like that, but it seems like it took both teams really and truthfully, Brian, 3 quarters to kind of come unglued and start to play more comfortable. And felt like each team both had some good sparks from different players and kind of answered the call when their number was called upon as well.
But Gilbert and Berry really showed up at the right time for Jackson County. White had 7 of her 10, leading scorer for Clay County. But the play of Gilbert and Berry, better ball handling, and just overall, Jackson County got it done when they had to.
Absolutely. And Berry, too, you give props to her. 11 of her 13 coming in the second half as well. Felt like she did a very good job of handling that pressure as well. She was the one that we kind of talked about too, Brian, that if they were going to let somebody bring the ball up the floor with no pressure, I thought there was 2 or 3 times she did a very good job at bringing it up the floor right by herself and was able to either get a layup or get the open look. So, you know, you got to be really impressed. It was one of those, your young underclassmen grew up a lot tonight in this big district game.
No doubt about it. Again, the final 45-40. Let's get a final look at stats, both team and individual. Here's Hunter Carroll.
We'll start with Clay's individual, Brian. You had number 32, Harper Rice, with 2 points. Number 2, Allie Gray with 3 points. Number 3, Madison Pendleton with 7 points and 8 rebounds. Number 20, Carly Foltz with 8 points and 12 rebounds. Anna Samples had 10 points, and Macy White had 10 points and 5 rebounds, Brian. Then if you flip over to the Lady General side, you had number 2, Sammy Creech with 3 points. Number 10, Blakeland Fee with 3 points. Number 14, Angelia Nicholson with 3 points. Number 13, Larkin Vaughn with 4 points. Number 52, Hannah Jackson, or 43, Hannah Jackson with 9 points. Number 25, Bailey Berry with 13. Number 34, Abby Gilbert with 11 points and 22 rebounds. And if you go to the team stats, Brian, Clay was 7 of 26 for 27% from 2, compared to Jackson County's 11 of 20 for 55% from 2. Jackson County was 5 of 19 for 26 from 3, compared to Clay County's 5 of 27 for 19% from 3. Clay County was 11 of 17 for 65% from the free throw line, compared to Jackson County's 8 of 14 for 57%. The Lady Generals had 13 team assists compared to Clay County's 6. Clay County had 32 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 33. The Lady Generals had 15 turnovers compared to Clay County's 8.
15 turnovers to only Clay County's 8. What did you have Clay County again on free throws?
I had them 11 of 17 for 65%.
Yeah, three-pointers really not falling for either team. They were a combined 10 of 46 from beyond the arc. It was a sloppy game, but it came together nicely in the fourth quarter and ended up being a great one, 45-40, as Jackson County wins by 5. We're going to take a quick break and come back with more. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
For Ben and Aaron, the work's never done. Until the whole town is transformed.
Yeah, baby! They know what they want. They don't know where to find it.
We do.
Hometown, all new. Sunday night at 8 on HGTV.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
Just go over there and take my picture.
And welcome back to Clay County High School here on PRTC TV. It is Ray of Sunshine night here at Clay County High School, and with me I have Talora Sloshin. And Talora, it's Schlosser or
Schlosser?
Schlosser.
Yeah.
Talora Schlosser here with us tonight to talk about the Ray of Light Foundation.
Ray of Sunshine.
Ray of Sunshine. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Ray of Sunshine. I'm just being introduced to this concept tonight, but everybody I have talked to over here. Ed Smith was joining us from the Southeast Kentucky Network. I've heard the PA address, Mr. Hubbard, talk about it all night. But the Ray of Sunshine.
Yes.
Talk to us about how this began and your vision for it and how this has all happened.
Okay, and thank you so much for having us. And I'm with Taylor's dad, Don here. We lost our only daughter in, I can't believe I'm stumbling, but this is home. Clay County's home to me.
Sure.
But we lost our only daughter January the 8th, 2019. So 6 years ago, we lost our only daughter to suicide. And I'll be honest, when I first heard that word, I mean, it had a lot of stigma that was associated with it. And our oldest son, Colton, he said, Mama, we're not going to be ashamed of Taylor. And we're going to do something. We're going to start a foundation. We're going to do a scholarship. And then we had to figure out, you know, what are we going to do? And she's named after my dad, who was Taylor, and his middle name's Ray. So she was a little ray of sunshine. You can look us up on our website. It's www.rayofsunshineky.org. You can hear her story. And so basically, you know, we started a foundation, 501c3, and we went out on the road. And we didn't just talk about our daughter's story, but we basically have said to people, your story's important. And the person sitting beside you, just like you, your story's important. And in the event someone says, my story's not important, let somebody know.
Right.
And so we focus on three big things. We focus on positivity and kindness. We do smile clubs. And we work on the stigma, our T-shirts that we're wearing. And then we also focus on access. So the T-shirts that we wear, they help with the stigma, but we also use that money and donations to give scholarships to future mental health professionals.
That's incredible.
And we have given over $60,000 away in scholarships.
Oh man, that is outstanding. Now my wife bought one of the shirts here earlier.
Yes.
And if people can see them, if they're here at the game tonight, or if they want to come out and get one of these shirts, they're wonderful. And I love every part of this because if I'm correct, your all's daughter was a sophomore at UK and had a meningitis diagnosis.
Yes.
And it was her middle name suited her because she was truly a ray of sunshine. And you have brought something that has been kind of back in the shadows and in the dark and brought it into the light.
Correct.
It all ties together so beautiful, and you guys are using a negative to make a positive into saying, hey, and like your son said, let's try to make this not happen to somebody else.
Absolutely. And I have people say, I don't understand how you tell this story. And I say, genuinely, I want you to understand, we do not want anybody else to experience what we experience every day. I don't want another mama, another dad, another brother to live without somebody in their life that they love to something like that, and how important it is to say, hey, I'm not okay. If one of these kids tonight fall down and they get hurt, God forbid, you know, we're going to call the doctor, we're going to call the EMTs, we're going to come in and we're going to get them the help they need. You know, if my brain hurts, I want to make sure that I get that same help too.
Absolutely.
And you know what I've seen in 6 years? I have seen more mental health therapists in schools and in districts more than ever before. And when I first started, I couldn't even get anybody to apply for my scholarships.
Wonderful.
And so it's really, you know, it's a problem, but it's all in how you address it, and it's all about perspective. And so we just really want to make a difference. And I tell people, you know, I've traveled over 25,000 miles. I've spoke to 75,000 people, but I don't say that because I'm special. I say that because as a family, we are committed to the cause. Her dad does a lot with drag racing, and every drag race he goes to, there's stickers on the cars, and we've got Ray of Sunshine headed down the drag race. I don't want to take anything away from him,
yes.
but
well, and I think this is wonderful. And you know, I'm a man of faith. I believe in heaven, and you think about somebody like Taylor, and you know, we don't really know for sure if they can see what we're doing, but I know you have to think sometimes to yourself, you're making her proud. You're making her memory proud. You're making her life stand for something more, and she would be so pleased at the beauty of all of this.
Absolutely. And you know, after she passed away, I had a young man tell me that he was struggling, and my daughter helped him make an appointment, walked him to his appointment, and waited on him. And so many people have told us so many stories about things like that for Taylor. And, you know, I know we lost her at 19, but, you know, I talked to the kids about legacy. She had a legacy, and it's real important important for all of us to think about what our legacy is going to be.
What are we going to leave behind?
What are we going to leave behind? That's right. And you know what? It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It could be as simple as a smile.
Absolutely.
A young man told me that Taylor was the only person that smiled at him in high school. His name's Kevin, and it broke my heart because there shouldn't be a person alive in this world that doesn't get a smile every single day.
I completely agree. I've only got about 2 more minutes before we got to do some basketball. Can I speak to Don? You want to hand the headset off to him just for a second? And Don Nolan, Taylor's father, and Don, what has it meant to you to come to a game like this one tonight and to see such a big deal not only made about what you guys are trying to do in memory of Taylor, but just overall for this county? You can feel that this is a magical night really honoring your daughter.
Yes, sir. All the people in the county and Jackson County have come together to celebrate Taylor's life. And not much I can say. It's just heartbreaking, overwhelming.
Do you feel like in a lot of ways that as you all are doing what you're doing, that it is really keeping a piece of her going in your family and in the community? It's almost like she goes on with you.
Yes, sir, but it's mainly Laura does it because I can't do it. I just can't do it. She does it all. She keeps everything up. I just come help her when she asks for it.
Well, seeing you guys work together for the good of your daughter and the fact that it was kind of encouraged by your son and kind of pushing this thing forward, it is a wonderful thing. And tell me again, how can they find out more about this organization? Yeah, she can probably tell me more. How can they find out more about Ray of Sunshine?
I would say the best thing to do is you can follow us on Facebook, rayofsunshineky.org.
And that's R-A-E.
R-A-E, yes, sir. And then we also have Instagram, R-A-E, rayofsunshineky.org. And then also our website, www.rayofsunshineky.org. And, you know, I just gave out bracelets to every single kid in the schools this week. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're yellow bracelets. We wear these bracelets. Dawn's is black, and mine's yellow. But they have our website, and then I make sure that every kid gets that resource when they leave so they can have that. And on the inside of all of our bracelets, it has the 988 number. So if they're not at school or they're not at church or they're not with a mom or dad, they can pick the phone up and dial 988, and they can have instant resources around their wrists.
Amazing, amazing. I love every part of this, and thank you guys so much. I wish we had more time. You all feel like people I could just talk to all evening long, but people go to the website. It's a nonprofit organization. Yes. They want to make donations. They'll be tax deductible.
Yes, absolutely.
And find out more online or follow you on Facebook.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. Thank
Laura
you so
and Don,
much.
thank you guys so much for joining us. Ray of Sunshine night here at Clay County High School, and it is an awesome night to honor a great young lady in her memory. We'll take a quick 30-second break and come back with more coming up next. Stay tuned here on PRTC TV.
These days, you have Wi-Fi powered smart devices working throughout your home. And you want to keep all those gadgets running at peak performance. It's easy to do when you have PRTC fast, reliable download speeds and enhanced Wi-Fi management. Give your home's data-hungry devices all the bandwidth they need to enhance your family's life. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your internet today.
Ready.
And game 2 of tonight's doubleheader between the Generals of Jackson County.
Welcome back to Clay County High School here on PRTC TV. Time for our second game of our doubleheader tonight. It's going to be the Clay County Tigers hosting the Jackson County Generals. Clay County currently 15-4 on the season, and only losses come to South Laurel, North Laurel, Wayne County, and Harlan County. Recently had a 9-game winning streak snap, but have won 11 of the last 12, and they are currently in the number 3 spot in the 13th region. Let's get your starting lineups first of all for the visiting team, the Jackson County Generals. They are 10-10 on the season. Jackson County has won 7 of their last 11 games, so they've been on an uptick lately, largely due in part to senior number 42, Keegan Ward, one of our starters tonight. Keegan averaging a double-double, 22 points and 13 rebounds per game. Also starting number 24, Peyton Singleton. He's averaging 13 points and 9 rebounds a game. Also getting the start, number 11, freshman Tanson Truitt. Number 0, Braxton Clemens. He's another senior averaging over 10 points per game. And number 1, sharpshooter Wyatt Gray for Jackson County under head coach Greg Parrott. Parrott in his 14th season coaching the Jackson County Generals. And again, they are 10-10 on the season. Now listen to the ovation for the home team for the Clay County Tigers under head coach Michael Jones. Michael Jones in his second season at the helm, 39-13 overall, 15-4 on the season. They have 4 players averaging double figures, a very senior-laden squad. Only a half point by number 4, Landon Desarn, would make all 5 starters average double figures for this team, so you never know who can beat you on any given night. Getting the start, number 4, Landon Desarn. Number 3, Jared Roark. Number 22, Ethan Jackson. Number 40, Aiden Wagers. And number 2, Jaden Grubb. Grubb, the only non-senior on this squad. And Ed Smith, you believe that Jaden Grubb, as a sophomore, if he continues to grow like he's been playing, could be one of the best in this 13th region.
Oh, I absolutely do. He's got some skills that most people don't. He can go left or right. He's got a good pull-up game. He's got plenty of hops. He'll finish around the rim. He'll work on his jump shot, from outside 15 feet in the next couple of years. But, yeah, I think he's got a real chance to be right there.
Aiden Grubb, the only sophomore on the squad. Actually, only a sophomore, non-senior, rather, in the starting lineup. And it's going to be Ward jumping for Jackson County against Grubb, and Grubb controls the tip. Clay County with the opening possession of the game against man-to-man defense by Jackson County. Number 23, Braxton Clemens out there out top. He's wearing jersey 0 earlier in the year, switched to number 23. Roark runs out of real estate, gets it out to Grubb. Grubb lobs it down low for Wagers. Wagers draws the double team, and a nice steal there by Jackson County Singleton. Double teamed him and tied him up. Clemens into offensive court for the Generals. Floater on the way, no good. Rebound kept alive and into the hands of Roark for Clay County. Roark stops and pops from 15. That one's good. Jared Roark gets the first points of the game. We played a minute. Truitt double teamed in backcourt. Knocked away, picked up, stolen by Clay County. Roark up and in. Roark with back-to-back buckets, and Coach Parrott wanting a foul on the call, and we're going to have what? Thought there was a timeout, but there wasn't a timeout. Whistle blew. But we're back to action. 4-0 Clay County. Clay County's won 11 of their last 13. Ahead to Gray. His shot is blocked by Wagers. Here comes Roark. Down to Wagers on the baseline. And we've got, what, a foul on the floor before the shot. I think it's going to go against Singleton. Nope, it's going to go against, yeah, it is Singleton. First on Peyton, and the team's first. Inbound, nice inbounds play. Shot is up and in by Aiden Grubb. And now it's 6-0 Clay County. And Coach Greg Parrott wants to take a 30-second timeout. Ed Ed Smith from the Southeast Kentucky Network calling the game with me tonight, and that double team really causing some problems for Jackson County in the backcourt. Already a turnover and just really swarming these guys. A good double team, you've got to see it coming and get rid of the ball before they get on you. Yeah, absolutely, and you know, Clay County's trying to speed Jackson County up. Jackson County would rather play a game somewhere around, 55 to 60. Yep. Clay County definitely wants to get the game up in the 70s. So one way you do that is speed the other team up, and that's what they're doing. Roark with 2 quick buckets here. A basket by Grubb on an inbounds pass. It's 6-0. Jackson County still looking for their first points of the game. Coyle checked in during the timeout. He draws the double team, gets it to Clemens. Clemens left open for the shot. It's blocked. I believe Grubb got a piece of it, and Grubb comes out of there with the loose ball, and Clemens going to pick up the foul. Maybe a frustration foul there by Clemens, his first and the team's second. Landon Nazarn going to inbound it for Clay County. He had a big game against Leslie County the other night, 17 points to lead the team. I think all 5 starters have been leading scorer on the team during a particular game. Yeah. During the year. That's the reason why all 5 of them basically are averaging double figures. Very balanced attack with 4 of the 5 averaging double figures. Nazarn only missing it by half a point. Down low, pass is deflected. Jackson saves it in nicely, though. Roark fakes the 3. Now he'll take the 3, and he got it. Jared Roark off to a hot start. He's got 7 of Clay County's 9. 9-0. Pass ahead to Ward. Keegan Ward trailing Clemens. Truitt down low to Ward. Turnaround is too strong. And the rebound, Singleton fighting for it, but he's going to pick up the foul, and that's 2 quick ones on Peyton Singleton. Team's third. The foul's on Singleton. That's going to force Coach Parrott to make a quick move to the bench. Number 40, Braden Vickers checking in. So Singleton only saw 2.5 minutes of action before he picked up those 2 fouls. Roark across the timeline. He's got the hot hand. Over to Grubb. Grubb wants a triple. That one's going to be short. Rebound to Keegan Ward for the Generals. Pass knocked away and stolen. Jackson with the steal. In the corner, Nazarn wants a 3, and he's going to be fouled, I think, on a 3. Yeah, it looked like he slid up underneath you. And if that one goes against Clemens, that's going to be his second. So Jackson County with some foul trouble already here in this first quarter, and commit the Cardinals seeing fouling somebody on a 3-point play. So Nazarn going to get 3 opportunities here. First one rolling off. If there's if there is an Achilles heel in this Clay County Tiger squad, you're looking at it right now. Yeah, they struggle from the free throw line, and they did last year, but their average this year has climbed a little bit. Yeah. But when you're still shooting between 56-57%, that's still not good. Nazarn gets 2 of 3 to go. It's now 11-0 Clay County. 5:10 left here in the first quarter. Clemens down to Vickers. Vickers has it knocked away by Wagers. Good defense down there by number 40. Jared Roark passes right side to Grubb. Grubb looking down low for Wagers. He's going to penetrate. Gets cut off by Coyle. And nice knock away there by Clemens. Clemens on the other end puts it off the glass. No good. Ward right there for the putback. He can't get it to go. Still fighting for it, and comes out of there with Ethan Jackson for the Tigers. Jackson puts it up. No good, but draws the foul. So Jackson County with a couple of 3 shots at it on the other end in transition. Couldn't get it to fall. The foul's on Coyle. That's his first. Foul was on Braxton Coyle. That's his first, and the team's 5th. So Jackson County already with 5 team fouls in less than 4 minutes, and Clay County hasn't committed one yet. Ethan Jackson to the line. Free throw is no good. think KHSA had them at 54% as a team, I believe, for the year.
Yeah, it's been somewhere around in there. Of course, they were below 50% for a little bit of the year. I was like, bound to pick up.
Second one good. Actually, they're 57% on the year. I said that wrong. Jackson gets 1 of 2. Clay County 3 of 5 from the line here in the early going. 12-point lead. Down to Ward. Now Vickers. Back to Ward. Puts it up and won't fall. But he does draw the foul, and Keegan Ward will go to the line for Jackson County.
The foul's on Wagers. That's his first.
Foul's on Aiden Wagers, his first, and the team's first. I believe they call number 40 Baby Bear.
Baby Bear Wagers, Jr. So we'll have him around for another year. He's actually a really skilled basketball player.
Oh, that's right. Only 3 starters are seniors: Jackson, Roark, and DeZarn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And have a sophomore and 1 junior.
Yes. Second one good by Ward, and it took them 3.5 minutes, but Jackson County on the board, 12-1 Clay County in charge here in the early going. Roark left wide open for a 3, and that one's too strong, but the rebound to Jackson, then knocked away by Clemens. Clemens with some aggressive defense forces a couple of turnovers. Down to Ward in the corner. Back to Clemens. Clemens in the corner to Truitt. Truitt got around Wagers, but Wagers knocked it away from him from behind, and it'll go out of bounds back to Jackson County. Is that Brody Hooker, number 11,
yes,
just checked in?
Yes, Brody and Grayson brothers.
Brody checking in for Clay County. Grayson also in there. Down low, nice move by Keegan Ward. Ward gets Jackson County's first field goal.
He's got a good game. Got a really good game.
Number 3 also checked in for Jackson County. That's Ashton Clemens. He's been out most of the year with an injury. Roark for the long 2-pointer. That one's no good. Grubb up high for the rebound. Jumps over his defender. And Jackson County's number 5, Braxton Coyle, slow to get up. I believe he's okay, though. Grubb just leapfrogged over him. Did a nice job getting the rebound, even though he didn't have position. He's a very strong leaper. And Grubb to the free throw line. The first one's good. Grubb with 3. Clay County already with 4 players in the scoring column here in this first quarter. And they lead by 10. Second one also good. So Clay County shooting 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Gray going to check in for Jackson County, replacing Coyle. And Wagers checks out for Clay County, and Ethan Jackson checks back in. Grayson Hooker, Brody Hooker, Jared Roark, Aiden Grubb, all out there for Clay County. Pass tipped. Jackson County gets it back. Gray over to Clemens. Now Ward, left elbow 3 is short. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Jackson County. Down low, shot is off the window and in by Gray. Wyatt Gray with the nice reverse layup, 14-5. And we got the referee going over to the scorer's table for some reason or another. Ashton Clemens, number 3, plays some sticky defense for Jackson County. Got injured during the football season and just got back to action here in the last game or 2. Clay County with the ball, up by 9. Grubb pass to nobody, but number 14 Grayson Hooker runs it down. Jackson, 15-footer is in there. First field goal of the game for Jackson. He's got 3. Tansen Truitt on the other end, no good. And a fight for the loose ball picked up by Jackson. Clay County wanting to run. Here comes Roark. Roark gets it down low to Grubb, and we're going to have a foul from behind on Ashton Clemens. Officials talking something over, but they're going to call an intentional foul on Ashton Clemens. I didn't see it.
He reached around him, grabbed a hold of him, wouldn't let him bring his arms up to even try to attempt a shot, you know, so I guess that's what they were going to call it on. It was more of a non-basketball foul.
Yeah. There's going to be 2 free throws for Aiden Grubb and the ball. He gets them both to go, so a perfect 4 of 4 for the sophomore number 2, Aiden Grubb. He's got 6. Roark leads them with 7. And out to a 13-point lead now for Clay County, 18-5. Going to be Jared Roark inbounding for the Tigers. They're out to their biggest lead of the game now at 13 here in this first quarter. Inbound to Wagers, who just checked back in. Long 3 by Hooker is good. Grayson Hooker from NBA range, the second 3 of the game for Clay County, now 21-5. Truitt penetrates, nice feed down to Keegan Ward, and we're going to have an offensive foul, though, called on Ward as Wagers set up for it. Ward's first, non-shooting as it's an offensive foul. And Braxton Coyle going to check back in for Jackson County, but they're going to say has to wait till the next dead ball. And Clay County in control here in this one, 21-5, as we're under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. DeZarn catch and shoot 3 is short, and an over-the-back foul called on Jackson. Jackson's first, team second. Good position on the rebound there by Braden Vickers. Vickers going to check out, and Coyle checks in, so the Generals get a little bit smaller. Singleton already on the bench with 2 fouls, as is, well, Braxton Clemens is back in there now with those 2 fouls. He gets it ahead to Cole. Cole loses the handle on it, and it's knocked away out of bounds. It'll go back to Jackson County. Clay County regained the 49th district title last year with a big win in the district final over North Laurel. Looking to make it 2 in a row this year. They've split with North Laurel. Keegan Ward from 15. That one's no good. Nobody under the basket for Jackson County. And Ethan Jackson with the board. Jackson is going to be called for a charge. Nice setup there by Tanson Truitt. So Jackson's picked up his second and the team's third. And Roark going to check in for him. Vickers going to check in for Coach Parrott, replacing Braxton Coyle. Long pass ahead up to midcourt to Keegan Ward. Ward back to Clemens. Braxton Clemens has it knocked away, and we're going to have what? A foul called on Clay County's Hooker, number 11. That is Brody Hooker. His first, team's fourth.
The foul's on Brody Hooker. That's his first, team fourth.
Freshman Tanson Truitt, number 11, set to inbound it. Gets it into Vickers' right corner. Truitt, ball fake, jumper is good. Nice move by the freshman. Tanson Truitt, his first points, 21-7, Clay by 14. And DeZarn with Truitt on him, gives it up to Brody Hooker. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hooker's 3 is short. Gray with the rebound. And he gets it to Braxton Clemens. Clemens picked up by Roark at half court. Clay County in man-to-man. Clemens on the baseline. Has it knocked away and stolen, but the saved in goes to Gray. Shot is up and in. Wyatt Gray with his second bucket. He's got 4, 21-9 with 5 seconds left here in the quarter. Wagers step back 3 is no good, and that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. Clay County looking sharp for the most of that first quarter. And they've got a 12-point lead at the end of the first 8 minutes. Tigers 21, Generals 9 here on PRTC TV.
What makes Appalachian Wireless different? It's our people. Our amazing customer service and sales teams are right here in your community. Visit us today and experience personal service and great deals from your local team. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Every homestead has its unique challenges.
Living so close to the volcano created difficulties.
For those that can do it and succeed, the price of freedom is worth it.
Homestead Rescue, Sundays at 8, only on Discovery.
Welcome back to Keith Gymnasium here at Clay County High School. Donnie Gray Court here in Manchester. PRTC TV bringing you the 49th District doubleheader. Lady Generals hung on for a 5-point win over the Clay County Lady Tigers in the first game, 45-40. Bailey Berry with 13 for Jackson County to lead the scoring. Abby Gilbert with 11 points and 22 rebounds for Jackson County as well. Jackson County General Boys trailing Clay County by 12 here as we start the second quarter. 21-9, Clay County on top. And a little nickel and dimer there on Jared Roark. It'll be Roark's first and the team's first.
Roark, that's his first, team first.
Truitt set to inbound it. Gets it into Singleton. He's back in there with those 2 fouls. Clemens lost the handle on it. Singleton had it for a moment. Jackson comes out of there with it for Clay County. He's pushing the tempo. Stops for 3. That one's no good. Too strong. Grubb with the rebound. Back up short. And Tanson Truitt with the rebound for Jackson County. Gives it up to Braxton Clemens. Clemens over to Truitt, now to Singleton. Free throw line jumper is too strong. Keegan Ward with the rebound, back up, no good. Aiden Wagers with the rebound for the Tigers. Roark, 15-footer on the way is no good. Rebound to Aiden Grubb, back up and no good again. Loose ball saved in by Truitt into the hands of Clemens. So we've played over a minute. Both teams misfiring thus far. Lead remains at 12 for the Tigers. Clemens gets it to Singleton. Now to Truitt. Truitt to Gray. Gray from 10. No good. Rebound. Singleton. Singleton back up and in. Peyton Singleton with a nice put back off the glass, and 21-11 as Jackson County trims the lead down to 10. First points of the second quarter scored by either team took almost 90 seconds. Clay County had a 9-game winning streak snapped with a loss to North Laurel. They've won 11 of their last 12. Back-to-back wins over Middlesboro and Wesley County on the road. Junior big man Aiden Wagers leads them overall with nearly 13 points per game. Senior guard Ethan Jackson second on the team at just over 11 points a contest. Sophomore Aiden Grubb right behind him with just under 11. And he also leads the team with over 9 rebounds per game. It's unusual you see a player the size of Aiden Grubb leading his team in rebounds, but he's almost getting 10 a game.
Oh, yeah. Good double-double guy.
Top of the key, it goes to Landon DeZarn. DeZarn, one of the seniors on this year's team. Tough shot, won't fall. Rebound, though, to Grubb. Back up, and he's going to draw the foul. And this was going to be number 3, it looks like, on Peyton Singleton. And he's going to have a seat. Singleton's third and a team's first. Braden Vickers set to check in, getting some last-minute instruction from Coach Parrott. Aiden Grubb going back to the free throw line where he's made 4 in a row for 4 of his 6 points. Got that one to go. Clay County 8 of 10 from the charity stripe here in this first half. 80%, not too shabby. 22-11. Grubb trying to make it 6 in a row and does. 8 points for Grubb to lead the scoring for Clay County. 23-11. Tansen Truitt from the baseline, and might have got bailed out by the foul there because he was kind of went a little bit too far and had a bad angle on the shot. But nice aggressive play by the freshman. Foul is on Grubb, his first.
At the line, shooting 2, Truitt.
Team second. Truitt to the line to shoot 2. His first trip to the free throw line. First one's good.
Got a nice smooth release, doesn't he? Pretty shot.
Absolutely. We got a couple of really good freshmen on this team. Him and Wyatt Gray. Wyatt Gray, a really good shooter as well. Second one won't fall for Tansen. And now 23-12, Clay County by 11 as we cross the 6-minute mark here in the first half. Jackson had 3 points in that first quarter. Hasn't scored here in the second quarter as of yet. And Grubb trying to get it back out to Roark, and good hands there by Wyatt Gray to knock it away. Hooker triggers it into Grubb. Grubb, nice move down low, puts it up and in off the glass. Aiden Grubb having a nice first half. He's in double figures with 10, 25-12. To a 13-point lead. He's got all 4 points for Clay County here in this second quarter. Nice move by Clemens. Can't get it to fall, though. Rebound to Ward, back up and in. Keegan Ward has 5 to lead Jackson County. 25-14 as Ethan Jackson in the corner to Roark. Roark, nice first step, finds number 14, Grayson Hooker. Jumper is no good. Back up and in by Aiden Grubb. Aiden Grubb has been a one-man wrecking crew here in this first 3 minutes of this second quarter. He's got all 6 for Clay County. Clemens puts the shot up. It's no good, but we're going to get a foul on Jackson, I believe. And that's going to be the third on Jackson.
That's his third, team second.
Team's second.
He had the look of, I think they called that on me. Put his hands up.
So Braxton Clemens going to the line, looking for his first points on the night. First one's good. Jackson County 3 of 5 from the line. Vickers going to come out, and checking in for Jackson County is Sandlin. Clemens' second one is also good. So Clemens gets them both to go, 27-16. Jackson County has outscored them 7-6 here in this second quarter thus far. Down to Wagers. Wagers spin move in the paint, can't get the shot off, finds an open Roark for a 3. That one's no good. Up high for the rebound is Tansen Truitt for Jackson County. Clemens into front court. Behind the back on DeZarn. Nice shot. Can't get it to fall, though. Great move. Just had a little bit too much speed approaching the basket. Here comes Grubb, and nobody stops the ball, but he can't get it to fall. Both players with hard luck misses on both ends. Truitt penetrates. Blocked. Aiden Grubb with the swat. Outlet to Roark. Up and in. Jared Roark has 9. And back out to a 13-point lead. Knocked away from behind by DeZarn. Good defense. Roark to finish. And foul is going to be on Clemens. He's picked up his third. So Clemens will have to go to the bench with those 3 fouls. Him and Singleton both with 3 apiece.
The fouls on Braxton Clemens. That's his third, team second.
Roark going to go to the free throw line, but we've got a 30-second timeout called by Coach Greg Parrott. We'll keep it right here. Clay County, we mentioned 15-4 on the year. Jackson County 10-10 on the year. Jackson County won their first 3 games of the year, then lost 6 in a row, but now they've won 7 of their last 11, including 4 of their last 5. Recent wins over Harlan Independent, OBI, Redbird, and Casey County. Clay County ranked 3rd in the 13th region in RPI rankings at nearly a .63. Jackson County 13th out of 17 teams in the region with a .46. Since online stats became available in the late 1990s, these two district foes have played each other 58 times. Clay County has won 50 of those 58. The last meeting was almost exactly a year ago, February 2nd, with Clay winning 75-53 at Jackson County. Roark misses the first one and got the second one to go. Banks open late.
He'll take him any way he can get him.
10 points for Roark. He gets in double figures. Truitt floats it ahead to Clemens. Stays in there with those 3 fouls. Trying to get it down low to Ward, but it was knocked away by Clay County. Grubb stops and pops. That one's short. Gets his own rebound. Back out high. Grayson Hooker for a 3. That one's no good. Clemens with the rebound for Jackson County. Clemens is going to be fouled as he beat his man into the post. Foul's going to go against Grayson Hooker, his first.
He's got some speed.
Yes, he does. He kind of turned on the jets there. Cole checks back in for Jackson County. 3:09 left here in the first half. 30-16, Clay County by 14. Not a great pass, and intercepted by Clay County. Jared Roark ends up with it. Over to Grubb. DeZarn, a long 3, in and out. Wagers, though, with a nice offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Tough shot by Aiden Wagers. Some good defense there by Ward.
That's his first bucket of the game.
Wagers leads them in scoring. That's the thing about this Clay County team, though. They're very balanced. Truitt, corner, Gray, 3, too strong. Rebound into the hands of Grayson Hooker for Clay County. Gray shot that one a little too quick. Clay County has doubled up Jackson County 32-16. Lob to Gray. Grubb. DeZarn finds Grubb for the slam.
Pretty play. I could see him working on that. Now, is that going to work? And it did.
It sure did. Came out of nowhere. 14 for Grubb. Gray throws it away. Picked up by DeZarn. That was a long alley-oop, too. He was almost at half court when he threw it up there. Grubb with the nice catch. And the finish. Down to Roark on the left baseline to DeZarn. Catch and shoot 3 is no good. And we're going to have a foul called on Wagers on the push-off.
I actually saw him do that. He dipped right in there and pushed him right in the back.
Wagers second and team's fourth. Team's fifth, rather. And that's going to walk us all the way down to the other end, and we'll be shooting free throws. And it could be number 5, Braxton Coyle, looking for his first points of the night.
At the line, shooting 2, Coyle.
Minute 37 left before halftime. Clay County in charge here in this first half, leading by 18. Cole's first one all right through there. Jackson County 5 of 7 from the line. Wagers goes out, and number 24, Jay Nicholson, checks in for the first time for Coach Jones. Second one is also good. So Jackson County hitting their free throws. 6 of 8. Clay County is too, though. 34-18. Tigers by 16. Brody Hooker penetrates. Kicks it to Nicholson, left corner. Nicholson trying to shake and bake. Gives it to Hooker. Grayson to Brody Hooker. Nicholson, left-handed shot, too strong. Got his own rebound, though. Followed his shot. Here's Hooker for a three, and he got it. Number 14, Grayson Hooker, with his second three of the game for his 6 points.
Grayson Hooker. That's his second 3-point basket of the game.
50 seconds left before halftime. 37-18 Clay County. Clemens, nice move, and up and in. Put a little spin on it. Clemens has got 4. Braxton has all 4 of his points here in the second quarter, and Clay County can hold for the final shot of the half, and they will. 37-20, they lead by 17. Brody Hooker, Gray comes out and gets him. Hooker penetrates and kicks to Roark. Roark going to bring it back out. Still 14 seconds left before the horn. Roark. Hooker a long three, and he got it. That's an NBA three by Grayson Hooker. Clemens gets a shot off at the horn and does get some backboard. But Grayson Hooker's three puts an exclamation point on the end of the first half for Clay County as they've opened up a 20-point lead over the Jackson County Generals at the half. Clay County 40 and Jackson County 20. Stay tuned. We'll come back with first half stats and more. 49th District basketball continues next on PRTC TV.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Is filled with meaningful stories.
Unbelievable.
TNT Sports and True TV is where you will find them. Let's have real discussions.
Conversation is always awesome.
And highlight the inspirational.
It's just an incredibly special group.
TNT Sports on True TV, your new destination for sports moments. Every night starting at 6 Eastern.
This year is way better for flipping houses.
Bigger budgets?
1.3.
What? They went up?
Bigger stakes.
Things are so unpredictable. Is there a crocodile in there?
If I lose my money, I'm blaming it on him.
The El Musas blowing away the competition.
The Flipping El Musas, all new, Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
If your outdoor projects call for digging, you need the right tools, including one of these. It's never been more important to call 811 or visit call811.com to locate underground utilities before you dig. Essential connections to your home are just below the surface and can be easily cut. So use one of these tools to call or go online and know what's below. This message provided as a public service by your friends at PRTC. Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why PRTC provides fast internet speeds with enhanced Wi-Fi management every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, visit prtcnet.org.
Home team, the Clay County Tigers, up by a bunch at halftime, 40-20 over the Jackson County Generals here on PRTC TV. Doubleheader 49th District basketball action here from Clay County High School. Clay County outscored Jackson County 21-9 in the first quarter, and then 19-11 in that second quarter to make it 40-20. Hunter Carroll coming alongside for our first half stats, and Clay County is just one of those teams that, you know, they've got 4 players averaging double figures. Desarn only a half a point away from having 5 starters all averaging double figures. You never know where it's going to come from. momentum with this Clay County Tiger squad.
100%, and they do a very good job too. I feel like, Brian, at finding the hot hand. Obviously, Roark is what kind of got them early there in that first quarter, and then I feel like Grubb did a very good job at kind of taking over in the second quarter. Obviously Coach Parrott's coming out in that triangle 2 matchup kind of man, but he's kind of so far the challenge has been let Roark and Grubb beat you, and that's exactly what they've done. Hats off to them. They've executed greatly and just kind of got whatever they want and really been dominant. Jackson County didn't help themselves at all by spotting them. I believe it was 9-0 first thing before Parrott could even get a timeout. But, just been a very dominant half of basketball by Clay. They've kind of got whatever they want on the offensive end.
Aiden Wagers, their leading scorer, only with 2 points in the game, but off the bench, Grayson Hooker with 9 on 3 big triples, and the last one to right before the horn there really put the finishing touch on that first half. Let's get a rundown on how we got to this with our team and individual stats. It's time for Hunter at the half.
We'll start with Jackson County's individual. You had number 24, Peyton Singleton, with 2 points. Number 5, Braxton Cool with 2 points. Number 11, Tanson Truitt with 3 points. Number 23, Braxton Clemens with 4 points. Number 1, Wyatt Gray with 4 points. And number 42, Keegan Ward with 5 points and 5 rebounds. You flip over to the Clay County side, Brian, you had number 35, Aiden Wagers with 2 points. Number 4, Landon Zarn with 2 points. Number 22, Ethan Jackson with 3 points. Number 14, Grayson Hooker with 9 points. Number 10, Jared Roark with 10 points, and then they were led by Aiden Grubb, number 2, with 14 points, and I also had him with 6 rebounds, Brian. If you flip over to the team stats, Jackson County was 7 of 17 for 41% from 2, compared to Clay County's 9 of 14 for 64% from 2. Clay County was 4 of 10 from the three-point line for 40%, compared to Jackson County's 0 of 3. Jackson County was 6 of 8 at the free throw line for 75%, compared to Clay County's 10 of 13 for 77%. Clay County had 12 team rebounds, Brian, compared to Jackson County's 12 team rebounds. Jackson County had 3 turnovers compared to Clay County's 1 turnover, Brian.
So not a lot of turnovers for either team, but Clay County just a lot of firepower. They're not a very big team, but Aiden Grubb leading the team in rebounding. He's quite a leader. 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 14 points, and only a sophomore. They are showing why they are one of the teams that's going to be right there at the end of the season that could compete. I know Harlan County is probably a half a click better than everybody right now, but if you talk about the ones that have a shot outside of Harlan County, you talk about South Laurel, you talk about North Laurel, and you certainly talk about Clay County.
100%. And two, you obviously, how's it going to feel, Brian, that if you win your district and you get the prize of either you want to play Clay County or North Laurel or maybe even a Jackson County team, that's kind of one of those. That's not your greatest present either for winning your district of having to play one of the top 5 teams in the district. Kind of year in, year out. This and the I believe it's the 51st or whichever, the 50th with South and Corbin. Those two kind of year in, year out are the toughest districts each year. It could be one of those. I think you and I can both talk about, as much as we've done this and talking ball, that there's been years that a Whitley County or a Williamsburg or a Jackson County has had one of the better teams in school history and can't even make it out of the region just because how competitive the district is.
No doubt about it. And we can't fail to mention Coach Sizemore's Bell County Bobcats down there in the 52nd also having a great season. And a lot of people consider them a dark horse to be able to possibly contend for the 13th region as well.
Yeah, and one thing about it too, Coach Sizemore, I believe, brings virtually everybody back as well. So they're going to be loaded for years to come as well. But yes, it's couldn't be. It's one of those. Feels like this might be the year where the region's kind of maybe a little more wide open than it's been in the years past. With Harlan County last year and then North Laurel for the years before that, kind of seems like this year it could be anybody's region this year, Brian.
Foul trouble in the first half. Peyton Singleton, Braxton Clemens with 3 apiece for Jackson County, 3 for Ethan Jackson on the Clay County side. If you're Jackson County, you may not go into this second half thinking you can win this basketball game, but I think you got to go into it and say, let's work on a few things, let's keep this thing reasonable, and try to play some good basketball for the final 16 minutes.
100%. And two, Brian, it's kind of one of those interesting. I'm not really sure how it plays out or how it works with Jackson County and OBI split, and they both the point margin was the same.
Yes.
So, I'm not 100% sure how you decide who's your 3 seed and who your 4 seed is, but it could be one of those, Clay County is going to be the 2 seed, I believe, because of their head-to-head matchup with North Laurel. North Laurel did win by more, so Clay's probably your 2. So it's going to be interesting to see how it's one of those. If you are the 3 seed, if you're Jackson County, how much do you want to show? Trying to find that right game plan and things like that to make that adjustment, because obviously you need some adjustments to keep your kids' morale up and that confidence. But it's one of those kind of devil's advocate. How much do you want to show versus how much do you not want to show?
All right, we're going to take a quick 60-second break and come back with a third quarter of action. 40-20, Clay has doubled up Jackson here on PRTC TV.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is going to fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Exciting things are happening at Appalachian Wireless, from amazing deals on the latest smartphones to unbeatable promotions that save you money. Stop by or visit AppalachianWireless.com to start saving. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Clay County High School here on PRTC TV. 40-20. Clay County with a 20-point lead over Jackson County. Ed Smith alongside from the Southeast Kentucky Network. So, Ed, here's a good question for you. Jackson County OBI both won on their home floor by 3 points. OBI, Jackson, neither one probably going to beat Clay or North. Do they go into spread when that happens, or is it just record and a coin flip? How often does that happen?
Well, I don't know that it's ever happened, but it certainly ain't happened in our district that I can ever think of. No. But I got asked that very question the other day. I think it is a coin flip. I do.
You just wonder if it'll go into point spread or how they'll do that.
Right.
Jackson County beat OBI by 3 at Jackson. OBI beat Jackson County by 3 at OBI. Second half underway. Landon DeZarn throws it down on the right baseline to Aiden Grubb. Grubb trying to get it over to Wagers and does. Wagers down low, out top, Roark. Shot fake down to Wagers. He's in the paint, has it knocked away, and then we got a shot up by DeZarn and a foul on Clemens, and that'll be Clemens' 4th. It was pretty obvious from up here on that one. Just a little push in the back.
That's his 4th, team first.
And it's going to be Braxton Cole checking in next for him at the dead ball. DeZarn to the free throw line. Hasn't had a field goal tonight. You mentioned during the timeout. Only 2 free throws. He made 2 of 3 on a 3-point foul. He got fouled on a 3-pointer. Can't get that one to go. He's only 2 of 4 from the line. Senior toes the line. The second one good. He's only, I just saw a viewer comment. We thank you for that, Mr. Hinkle. DeZarn only 50 points away from having 1,000. Truitt has it blocked. Wagers with a nice block and a technical foul called on Wagers. I think he might have said something he wasn't supposed to say.
Yeah. I wish these young kids would just not pay attention to the pro game and all that and just play. You made a great play. Just let that be enough.
Let it speak for itself.
Yeah.
That's also Wagers' 3rd. So Jackson County will get a couple of free throws out of it and get the ball back. Vickers going to check in for Singleton. Singleton has 3 fouls. So Vickers going to shoot 2 free throws here. Coming right off the bench and sinking a free throw was not the easiest thing to do, but he just did it.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Now tell me something. Why did they, second one, no good. Tell me, why did they bring Singleton out and bring Braden in and shoot those free throws?
Yeah.
Isn't that unusual?
Very unusual.
Because Singleton wasn't the one that was mixed up in that play, it didn't appear.
No.
But now he's going to check back in. That's obviously there's part of the story we don't know. Down low to Ward. Ward, turnaround. Nice move. He's got really, really soft touch for a big man. Ward's got 7.
No, I like his game. I think he's one of the best big men in the whole region.
Certainly, if he's not first team, he's second team all region.
Yeah.
Averaging over 20 points a game. 12 or 13 rebounds. There's a 3 by Hooker. It's no good. Grubb up high for the rebound. Can't get it to fall. Gets it back. Puts it up and in. Are they going to give him the basket? And they are going to give him the basket. So Aiden Grubb working hard down low. He's got 16. And Grubb going to get a chance to complete the three-point play. Vickers checks out and Singleton checks back in. Wyatt Gray whistled for the foul, his first, team second. Free throw is good. Grubb's had the hot hand from the free throw line. He's a perfect 7 of 7. 17 points. Tansen Truitt, nice change of direction, but knocked away nicely and put a big slam up by Jared Roark. I didn't think even though he could slam it.
He got on up on that one.
Wow.
He had the adrenaline pumping.
What a play by Jared Roark with the steal and going up confidently for the dunk. Roark going to get a chance to complete the three-point play. Foul was on Truitt. And we've got a full timeout called. We'll keep it right here, 46-23. Mention that these two teams, Ed Smith, since the late 90s when KHSAA started logging online stats so that we could follow, they've met 58 times. The Tigers have won 50 of 58. Jackson County's had wins in 2001, 2003, 2014, twice in 2018, in 2021, and twice in 2022. Clay won 17 in a row from 2003 to 2014. Jackson's longest streak was 3 in a row in 21-22. Clay's won the last 5 in a row. And Clay County, people don't really know, but they're if you're outside of this district, but man, Clay County boys really had a lock on this district for a very long time, even going back to when Rockcastle County was in this district.
Right. Yeah, it was kind of Clay County's district to lose every single year, and it. Of course, we had the legendary Bobby Keith, which was kind of felt big time.
Singleton with a nice bucket down low. Yeah, there are not many coaches known more in the state of Kentucky than Mr. Bobby Keith.
Yeah. You think of like Bell County, Dudley Hilton in football, or Philip Haywood just passed away at Belfry. They just plug kids into their system, and they had the confidence to go out and do it. And that's what Coach Keith did.
Jackson with the bucket, Roark with the steal, Roark up and in. Roark having a dandy game. He's got 14. That's his second steal there in backcourt. 50-25. Stolen again. Roark, ball fake, up and in. Jared Roark really coming to play defense here in this third quarter. 6 of his 16 here in the third. Another steal. Aiden Grubb's going to slam it. Grubb's got 19, and the route appears to be on as Clay County has pulled it out to a 29-point lead, 54-25. 5:18 left here in the third. Another full timeout called by Coach Greg Parrott. We'll take a quick break and come back with more from Clay County High School. This is PRTC TV.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
PRTC TV, welcome back to Clay County High School. Clay County putting on a defensive exhibition here in this third quarter as they have really stretched things out now. They lead by 29, 54-25. Ashton Clemens in there for Jackson County. Gets it ahead to Ward. Now back to Ashton Clemens. Down low for Ward. Turnaround is up and in. Ward's got 9 to lead Jackson County, 54-27. Clay County has outscored them 14-7 here in this third quarter. Long three by DeZarn. Landon DeZarn nails the rainbow three, his first field goal of the night. He's got 6. Clemens stops and pops and got it. Ashton Clemens with his first points. 57-29, 4:23 and counting left here in the third. Roark gives it to Grubb, and we've got a charging foul. Nice setup there by Wyatt Gray for Jackson County, as another one of those plays that you could say, well, Gray appeared to maybe moving, but Grubb lowered that shoulder. You'll get that call every time.
If your feet are set, you either extend your arm out or drop your shoulder, you're going to get it.
Pass too high for the tallest man on the floor. DeZarn wants 3 more. Landon DeZarn with 9 points in the game, back-to-back threes, and now it's 60-29 Clay County. Almost a steal as Landon DeZarn trying to sneak into the passing lane. Goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Jackson County. 60-29, Clay County by 31. Ward stops and pops, rolls in. Ward's got 6 in the quarter, 11 for the game. Roark from 15, that's in and out. Rebound to Gray. Ashton Clemens across the timeline, guarded by Roark. Loses the handle on it, and it's going to be picked up by Truitt for Jackson County. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Jackson County, so they'll keep it. Got Combs checking in for Jackson County, replacing Truitt. Inbound, knocked away by Hooker. And Roark, can he do it again? You think he heard me say he couldn't slam it?
Oh, my. That's 4 dunks for the Tigers.
I know.
You don't see that every night.
And 2 by Roark.
2 by Roark and 2 by Grubb.
And pass is going to be out of the reach of Singleton by Combs. It'll go back to Clay County. (62-31). Inbound, Combs for 3. That one's no good. And the rebound to Jackson. Nice position on the rebound to box out Singleton. Jackson in the paint, can't get it to fall, but right there is Grubb for the putback. Give him 21. Game high 21 for Grubb. Clemens, bounce pass ahead to Ward. Ward off the glass, too strong, gets his own rebound, blocked out of there by Grubb. Jackson County gets it back. Combs, Gray, 3 is too strong. And what we got? Jackson County foul?
No, I think the ball hit the
ball hit the brace.
Yeah.
64-31. Clay County has really turned up the heat here in the third quarter. 2:17 left. Roark's got 8 in the period. DeZarn with 7. Grubb with 7. Jackson guarded by Ward and can't get it to fall, but Ward's going to pick up his second. Team's third. Actually, it's going to go against Gray instead of Ward. Gray's second. Jackson's free throw is good. Jackson with 6, 2 of 3 from the line. Wager's going to check in for Grubb. And DeZarn also comes out, and Brody Hooker comes in. Jackson with another opportunity, and that one's going to be too strong. Rebound to Gray. Clemens bounces it ahead to Gray. Down low, trying to find Singleton. Good catch. Can't get the shot to go, but he had somebody hanging on his arm, and he'll get 2 free throws out of it. Clay County has outscored Jackson County 25-11 here in this third quarter. Singleton to the line to shoot 2. First one is no good. Jackson County 7 of 11 from the line. Singleton's second one is good. Give him 5. And 65-32. We creep under 2 minutes here in the third frame. Brody Hooker dribbling at the elbow, gets the screen from Wagers, gets it down low to him. Spin move on Ward, and going to be a foul on Ward. That'll be Ward's second, and the team's 4th.
The foul's on Ward. That's his first, team 5th.
Actually, Ward's first, team's 5th. Wagers' free throw is good. Clay County up by 34. We're actually heading toward a running clock here in this second half. 1 more point. And they've done all this with Wagers only scoring 4 points in the game.
Looks like they've made kind of a concerted effort to let him get a little more involved offensively. Started throwing the ball a little bit.
Pass goes off the hands of Ward. Wagers, lob pass to Roark. Can't get it to fall, trying to go for a lob slam. Wagers going to try a 3. That one's no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Hooker. Nice job by Grayson Hooker to tip it to Brody Hooker. Pass out to Brody Hooker for 3. Brody Hooker with his first points of the game.
Brother to brother.
That's 7 threes in the game for Clay County. Ward is going to be fouled by Wagers. Wagers picks up his 4th, and we are into running clock.
The foul's on Wagers. That's his 4th.
So Ward going to the free throw line. His second trip to the line tonight. Made 1 of 2 back in the first quarter. First one rolling in. 12 points for Keegan. Keegan averages 22 points, nearly 13 rebounds per game. Roark and Jackson coming out. And Nicholson comes in. Second one no good. And that's going to be the horn on that running clock. So at the end of 3, it's all academic at this point. It's just by how much. Clay County with a 37-point lead, 70-33 over Jackson County. Back with more next on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance. Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, Elite, or Epic. There's a perfect match for every household. Fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Clay County Tigers drop 30 points on Jackson County in that third quarter. Outscore them 30-13 to take it out to a 37-point lead as we start the fourth quarter of action here on PRTC TV. Clay County just pretty much doing anything they want to do in that third quarter. And they've got the ball to open up the fourth quarter. There's Hooker for a three. It's too strong. And the rebound to Jackson County. Knocked away, stolen by the Tigers as Sandlin was trying to get it to Gray. Or actually Peters. There's a three by Hooker. That one's no good, and we're going to have a jump ball. Wyatt Dunn in there for Jackson County as well. So all the starters off the floor for both teams here in this running clock fourth quarter. Vickers over to Peters. Down to Vickers in the paint. Turnaround, left-handed shot up and in. Braden Vickers with a nice move.
Yeah, good little drop step.
70-35. Open three is no good there by number 0, Maxton Gray. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound.
The foul's on Vickers. That's his second, team first.
Braden Vickers picks up his second, team's first. Clay County will get it back. Grayson Hooker over to Brody Hooker. Pass hits the rim, but still stays in, falls into the Clay County player's hands. Nicholson penetrates, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson County. It's going to go against number 22, Quentin McQueen, his first, team's second. Hooker for three. That was good. Brody Hooker with his second three of the game.
That's his second three-point basket of the game.
Knocked away by Clay County right off the leg of a Jackson County player, so the Tigers will get it back. McQueen going to check out, and Combs going to check in. 73-35. Aiden Grubb led the Tigers with 21. Roark had 18, so those two players combined for 39. And they have outscored Jackson County on their own. Two players with 39, and the Generals only with 35 as a team.
And two dunks apiece.
Two dunks apiece. Here's Hooker for three more. That one's no good. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound on Clay County's number 24. That's Nicholson. Nicholson's first and the team's first. 38-point lead for Clay County. They have been in charge since the opening bell. Nice penetration down to Vickers up and in. Vickers has got 5. I believe that was Sandlin on the nice dime. Knocked away, and Clay County loses that out of bounds. (73-37). Vickers, nice penetration. Going to be fouled before the shot. Vickers getting in some good minutes for Jackson County. He's been a good, solid player off the bench for the Generals. Non-shooting foul. Vickers is a sophomore.
He's a good-sized boy. Looks very strong. Got some skill.
His pass, trying to get it down low to Sandlin, is intercepted by the Tigers. Here's a three. That one's no good. And off the hand of number 12, Connor Gilbert. Goes out of bounds off of Jackson County. Will stay with the Tigers. So both teams having a chance to have their entire bench get some minutes in this one. Here's a three from the corner. That one's good. Maxton Gray with his first points. And we got a foul on Clay County.
The foul's on Alex Gray. That's his first, team second.
76-37. Stolen by the Tigers. Here's a three from the left side. That one's short. Off the hand of Gilbert. It's going to go out of bounds off of Jackson County. Back to the Tigers. There's a three from the wing. That one's in and out. Clay County with their own rebound. District going to be at Jackson County this year, and it should be a nice shot there by Nicholson. District at Jackson County this year should be a nice district this year. Clay and North, it could come down to anybody's game in district play this year, but Clay County certainly, if they play the way they played tonight, they're going to be a tough out in district play.
I think they've got as good a chance as anyone. Certainly, you kind of want to go into the regional tournament, as a winner, even though there will be no easy games in our 13th region this year. There's going to be 8 solid teams.
Yeah, I was talking to Hunter during one of our recent breaks, and a team that doesn't get maybe quite as much attention sometimes is Coach Sizemore's Bell County squad out of the 52nd district, but they are really a solid team this year.
Oh yeah, they beat Harlan County and played Harlan County within just a few points at Harlan County earlier in the year.
Yes.
So, beat them at home and come when they used to beat them on the road, so they have to be pretty solid.
Coach Sizemore, a really great coach. Combs misses them both, and that should do it. Clay County going to cruise to the 41-point victory, 78-37 over the Jackson County Generals. We'll step away for a quick break, come back with our PRTC TV player of the game and final stats and thoughts straight ahead. Stay tuned. More from Clay County High School up next on PRTC TV.
At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you. Stay connected with great service from your local team. Visit us today because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Incredible, more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. Be unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT.
America, we're glad to have y'all back.
The Jackson County Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky has the perfect location for your business. The Jackson County McKee Industrial Authority is excited to present a 17-plus acre site with a 140,000 square foot concrete pad now certified build ready. This site offers direct access to Highway 30 and is just 20 minutes from I-75. Jackson County is a work-ready community with an eager and skilled workforce. It is also a smart rural community with state-of-the-art 100% fiber optic broadband with speeds up to 1 gig available. We provide tax incentives, business planning, workforce information, and training. Close enough, yet far enough. Contact us today for more information. Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC Internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Clay County Tigers with a big win at home by a bunch, 41 points. The victory 78-37 over the visiting Jackson County Generals here on PRTC TV. We have 2 PRTC TV co-players of the game, and our first young man, the sophomore Aiden Grubb, led the way with 21 points and 9 rebounds. And Aiden, you never get tired of hearing that "I the Tiger" song by Survivor. It has been around a long time, but it means a lot here in this Clay County gym, doesn't it?
It's a good one. I love it.
Now, tonight, 21 points, 9 rebounds for you. One thing about this Clay County team, and I've been calling games for 15 years for PRTC, and I can't remember the last time I've seen a team that you just never know where it's going to come from tonight. Your leading scorer, Aiden Wagers, had some foul trouble, only had 4 points, limited action on the floor, but this is a team where you've got 7 or 8 guys that on any given night could lead the team in scoring. What's it like playing for a team where you've got all those weapons?
Oh, it's great. It's great to know that anybody can come out and play their game. We got a lot of guys who can go in there and score about whenever they want to, and some people just have their nights, and when people have their nights, you just let them be in that flow state and do what they can do, and you stand behind them.
Now, the Clay County Tigers, you guys had your 9-game winning streak snapped against North Laurel here recently, but you've won 12 of your last 13. Do you feel like that this team is playing its best ball right now as we head toward the final stretch run?
I think we can always get better. I think we're playing good, but we can always get better.
Not a very big team. And a lot of people are going to look at you and say, hey, if you ever get going up against a team with a lot of size, it could cause this Clay County squad problems. But one thing about it, you won't have many guards like yourself. A person could argue that you're a 3, maybe a small forward, but you lead your team in rebounding. Is that something you take pride in, is the offensive and defensive rebounding, cleaning that glass?
I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do is get rebounds. I'd rather have 10 rebounds, 0 points than anything.
You guys really came out shooting on all cylinders, kind of hit a little bit of a dead spot there midway through the second quarter. Came out in the third quarter and just really looked your best that you had looked all night long. What was Coach Jones telling you guys in the locker room at halftime?
Put them away. Don't let down. Just put them away. Get that clock running. Get out of here.
The lob. You know, it's something, especially when you're on your home floor. You had a couple of dunks. Jared had a couple of dunks. That is a real timing play. If it goes great, it's beautiful. And if it doesn't, it's not beautiful. Is that something you guys have worked on a lot?
We don't really do it a lot in practice. A couple of us might stay a little bit after and just just know where to put it at. But I mean, they just throw it up there and I'll go get it. That's what he tells them.
If there is an Achilles heel on this team, you know, size, you guys make up for it. You have a lot of really good rebounders. Even your guards are good rebounders. Wagers, Baby Bear pulls down a lot of rebounds. But if there's an Achilles heel on this team, it's free throw shooting. And I know you guys are well aware of that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to the line 7 times tonight. You made all 7. Is there a lot of effort in the gymnasium at shooting those free throws?
Oh, yeah. I knocked them down tonight. I'm not the best free throw shooter, but I kind of was just in that flow state and just wasn't thinking about it and threw them up and hit them all.
Great win tonight. You guys are going to be a tough out heading into district play. You're right there amongst a group of teams with South and North and Harlan County and Bell County. There's that group of about 4 or 5 teams at the top that seem to have the best shot of it. You can't ever count out Coach Petrowski's Corbin Redhounds. But Clay County, I mean, don't you got to believe you got as good a shot as anybody to be on the Rupp Arena floor come March.
I think we do. I think our region's full of talent. There's a lot of good teams, but I think it's who wants it more. I think we want it more than anybody.
And who plays the best ball at the right time. Great game tonight. Only a sophomore, Aiden Grubb, 21 points, 9 rebounds. Hand off to one of your seniors there. Congratulations. We'll talk to Jared Roark here for just a second. Jared really made a difference overall in the game, not only in the offensive flow, but really stepping up and making some key buckets. Had 7 points there in the first quarter, had 8 there in the third quarter. And Jared, you know, they were giving you that mid-range jumper. It's kind of a shot that is kind of become ignored in high school basketball, that 12 to 15 footer, but I'm noticing that you're making that a bigger part of your game. You're not just settling for the three-pointer, you're taking what the defense is giving you.
Right, most teams are trying to stop my drive, and they're maybe giving me a little bit of step, so now I've just been in the gym lately working on the pull-up jumper a lot. Like, I know I'm going to have it a lot, and it'll definitely help me out in my game. So
20-point lead there at halftime, 40-20, and you know just as well as I do, the good teams finish things off early so they can go on cruise control with that big lead. That third quarter, man, you just really turned up the defense. You had 3 or 4 buckets there to where you were taken away from him in backcourt. It seems like you're really working harder on the defensive end than I've ever seen you before.
Yes, sir. My defense has improved a lot than it has been my past 3 years high school. And during halftime, we always say, whenever we come out, no matter what the score is, always 0-0. So we just always got to come ready right out of the half.
Talking with senior Jared Roark, one of our PRTC TV players of the game. I got to tell you, whenever you slammed it on that one steal, I looked at Ed Smith over here from the Southeast Kentucky Network, and I said, I didn't know the boy could dunk like that.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you heard me because you finished up with a more emphatic slam. Now, you take that ball away in that first dunk you had, and it's almost like you didn't even know you were going to dunk it until you left the floor. You were just going strong to the basket.
Right, yes, sir. Yeah, a lot of people don't know I can get up like that, but I can, and I've really got to start doing it more. Every time I ran the rim, I just got to start dunking it more, but yes.
Well, you look at the top teams right now in the 13th region. RPI's got you guys at number 3 right now. You're in that group, and it's a wide-open 13th region. People can say Harlan County's maybe a half a click ahead of the pack, so to speak, but you guys in Bell and South and North, you're right there in the mix. You're probably the smallest team of the 5, but you guys have got a lot of guys that can leap, and you seem to really go after it aggressively on the rebounding side as well.
Yes, sir. The region's wide open this year, probably as wide open as it has been in a long time. I feel like it's ours to win. Clay County's due another region championship. It's been too long for them.
You come out with a huge win against the 49th District team. You guys don't overlook teams, even a team like Jackson County, you know, that's 13th in the region, and you're 3rd in the region. The goal is here at Clay County High School, always protect your home floor. You guys take a lot of pride in that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't think we've lost a game all year at home, so that's where we play best at.
You guys have won 12 of your last 13 games, 16-4. You got to feel like you're playing your best ball right now that you've played all year.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. After the North Laurel loss over at North, we got in the gym the next day, and after that practice, I knew we was going to be on from then, and we're right where we need to be during this time.
Well, you played a great game tonight. 18 points, really sealed the deal there in that third quarter. Congratulations on the big 49th District win. Go enjoy it, and you are our PRTC TV co-player of the game.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Jared. Jared, a great effort tonight. Him and Aiden Grubb combined for 39 points on the night, and they actually outscored Jackson County by 2. Just those 2 players alone had 39 to Jackson County's 37. Again, the final score, Clay County 78, Jackson County 37. Let's get a final rundown on our team and individual stats. Joining me is Hunter Carroll.
We'll start with Jackson County's individual. You had number 3, Ashton Clemens with 2 points. Number 11, Tanson Truitt with 3 points. Number 5, Braxton Cool with 2 points. Number 1, Wyatt Gray with 4 points. Number 23, Braxton Clemens with 4 points. Number 24, Peyton Singleton with 5. Number 40, Braden Vickers with 5. And then they were led by number 42, Keegan Ward with 12 points and 6 rebounds, Brian. And then if you flip over to the Clay County side, you had number 0, Maxton Gray with 3 points. Number 24, Jay Nicholson with 2 points. Number 40, Aiden Wagers with 4 points. Number 11, Brody Hooker with 6 points. Number 22, Ethan Jackson with 6 points. Number 4, Landon Zarn with 9 points. Number 14, Grayson Hooker with 9 points. Number 3, Jared Roark with 18 points. And then number 2, Aiden Grubb with 21 points and 9 rebounds. If you go to the team stats, Brian, Clay County shot 18 of 26 for 69 from 2-point range, compared to Jackson County's 14 of 24 for 58%. Jackson County was 0 of 7 from the 3-point line, compared to Clay's 9 of 16 for 56%.
Big stat.
Yep. Clay shot 15 of 21 for 71% from the free throw line, compared to Jackson County's 9 of 15 for 60%. Jackson County had 18 team rebounds, compared to Clay County's 17 team rebounds. Clay County had 1 turnover, compared to Jackson County's 12.
All right, so 1 turnover to 12, that's a big stat, and then 9 of 16 from the 3-point line. Clay County just too much for Jackson County with a 41-point win, 78-37 your final. So the team split the twin bill. Jackson County Lady Generals with a 5-point win over Clay County's Lady Tigers, 45-40. Clay County gets revenge on the boys' side here in the nightcap, and that's going to do it for us. Big thank you to Ed Smith from the Southeast Kentucky Network for joining us alongside to help me call the 2 games tonight. For our entire PRTC TV crew, Justin Lakes, TJ Isaacs on camera, Hunter Carroll on color and stats, Mark Silverich, our producer. My name's Brian Murray. Thank you for joining us for another presentation of high school basketball here on PRTC TV.